What is up? What is up? What is up, awesome people of the internet? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Watch and Talk with Quita and Mama.
Hello, everyone.
Y'all have been looking forward to having Mama back on this the stream, so she is back, y'all, and we are going to be talking about Chicago Sky versus the Indiana Fever.
Yes.
This is the game that everybody's looking forward to because Camila Cardoso is back officially.
Yay.
And we are going to see two of the teams that Caitlin recently faced. We're gonna see in the NCAA. We're gonna see them go head to head. So the Angel Reese and LSU lost to Caitlin Clark and Iowa in the Elite Eight. And when it came to the championship game, Camila Cardoso and South Carolina defeated Caitlin Clark and Iowa. And so now we're going to see them go head-to-head in the WNBA. Also, we're going to see Camila go against her former teammate in Aaliyah Boston.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be interesting.
Yes. That's going to be pretty fun. That is going to be pretty fun. Now, guys, this game is about to start. So if you all could hit that like button, that would be absolutely fantastic. And before we actually get started with the game, I do want to let you all know the probable starting lineup for both teams. So for the Indiana Fever, it will be Christy Wallace, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Nalissa Smith, who is getting the start for the second time due to Timmy Fagbinley being injured, which Nalissa did a really good job in her first game back in the starting lineup the other day. Now she's back in the starting lineup. Then we have Kelsey Mitchell rounding out the starting lineup for the Indiana Fever. For the Chicago Sky, we have Diamond DeShields, Angel Reese, Marina Mabry, Elizabeth Williams, and Dana Evans. That is the probable starting lineup. And I actually just want to double check to make sure that is the nope, change. Diamond DeShields is out of the starting lineup and Michaela Onyenwere is in her spot. All right, so that is something. It was put out there after I made this graphic. So Michaela Onyenwere is getting the starting lineup for the starting lineup nod for the Chicago Sky. It looks like an update. It says Diamond DeShields is out for non-COVID illness. So yeah, that is something to note. Diamond DeShields is out of the starting lineup. Michaela Onyenwere is going to get the start. And this is a huge deal because we've used Diamond DeShields for her defense all season long so far.
And I don't know if Michaela has that same level of defense.
I don't think she does. But ready or not, Michaela's in the starting lineup, and we about to see what it do. Okay, so guys, we are about to have tip off. So if you all can, as y'all are joining in, please hit that like button, guys. If you all would like, you can make sure to share this with someone. This game is also on ESPN. But I know not everybody has ESPN, so if you do not have ESPN, you can absolutely make sure to check out this stream because we are going to be doing play-by-play. And also, if you actually do have the game, don't worry, you could still mute the TV and turn up YouTube and watch us. Okay? All right. So we about to get into this game. Okay? We are about to get into this basketball game. We're about to have tip off again. Marina Mabry, Dana Evans, Elizabeth Williams, Michaela Onyenwere, and Angel Reese in the starting lineup for the Chicago Sky. And for the Indiana Fever, it is the consistent lineup that we have seen for a while now with Chrissy Wallace. Timmy Fagbinley is out right now, so we won't see her. But Chrissy Wallace, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Nalissa Smith, and Aaliyah Boston in your starting lineup. Okay. Matthew says Marina is going to pop off today. I think Marina's going to have a great game.
I hope so.
I think she's going to have a great game. All right, guys, we are about to see tip-off. The Chicago Sky is in their Rebel blue jerseys, and the Indiana Fever are in their red. And we are at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. All right, first time with tip off. Ball goes to Dana Evans. Has the tip for the Chicago Sky. All right, guys. Dana to Michaela Onyenwere. Michaela to Angel. Starting off right. All right, Angel got to look at the basket. Nalissa Smith was holding it down in terms of defense, so Angel misses that shot. Rebound, Indiana. Got Christy Wallace with the ball. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has Dana Evans on her. Or no, has Michaela Onyenwere on her. Oh, good defense. It was a slight double team for Caitlin Clark. Passes it out to Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace misses the shot. Rebound, Dana Evans. All right, guys, let's see. Dana Evans takes it all the way to the basket.
Yes, she did.
That's Dana Evans for you. All right. Aaliyah Boston with the ball gives it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark with a long three. Oh.
Wow. Well, go, Caitlin.
Bang, bang, bang. Caitlin Clark. Ugh. All right, Marina Mabry with the ball. Jump shot.
Go, Marina.
Splash. That's what Marina do.
Yes. I think they really need a diamond in this game.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Michaela
my
is
goodness.
not going to be a good defender on Caitlin.
Yeah. Christy Wallace misses a 3-point shot. But this was the second time that Caitlin Clark blew by Michaela Onyenwere.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela cannot
keep up with her.
She can't. All right, Dana to Elizabeth. Elizabeth out to Michaela for a 3-point shot in the corner. Misses it, but look who's there. Angel Reese.
Angel.
Angel Reese with the layup. I like it. Guys, the score is 3 Indiana, 6 Chicago. All right, Nalissa Smith with a 3-point bucket in the corner. She misses it.
Marina has the ball now.
Marina to Angel. Angel has Aaliyah Boston on her. All right, Dana taking it to the paint again. Dana off the rim. But who's there? Angel Reese with the rebound, but it is poked away by Aaliyah Boston. Tangled up a little bit. I'm surprised they didn't call a jump ball on that.
Mm-hmm.
But Caitlin Clark with the ball again. Another blow by of pass it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell for a 3-point shot. She does miss it.
They missing their 3-point shots right now.
Yeah.
They need to stop going for it. Just go.
Thank you so much, Banji Baby, for the super chat. Thank you so much for that. Says, thank you for this, Quita. They got the nerve to have me work on my scheduled work day. Oh, that's a bummer. But you can rock out with us. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chrissy Wallace does get the bucket. Dana Evans with the ball. Guys, it is 6-5. Angel Reese with the ball at the free throw line. What's she going to do? Jab step, jumper, misses it. All right, Caitlin Clark coming down the court has Marina Mabry on her. That's a better matchup having Marina on her.
Yes.
All right, Aaliyah Boston. Alyssa Williams didn't have her hands up. Hand down, man down. Aaliyah Boston scores on Elizabeth Williams. All right, Dana Evans with the ball. Gives it down low to Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry going back Chrissy Wallace down. Angel Reese gets the ball at the 3-point line. Passes it down to Elizabeth Williams. What you going to do, Elizabeth? Backing down Aaliyah Boston. Ooh, that's
a bad mess.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was a terrible shot.
Caitlin Clark with the ball. Oh, good job, Michaela. Okay. Angel Reese has it. Gives it to Marina Mabry. Angel Reese should have rolled.
Yeah.
Pass it back to Marina.
Bad shot.
Yeah.
Too hard.
All right. Caitlin Clark has it. Passes it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell driving. Passes it out to Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith for a 3-point shot.
Finally, right? That was her second attempt.
Oh. Nalissa Smith with a 3-point bucket. All right, Dana Evans with the ball. All right, Dana Evans with the screen by Elizabeth. Dana Jumper. Free throw like jumper. Like it.
Oh, look at that. Look
Oh,
at that.
my goodness.
Oh, she's still doing that pass from college. Caitlin still got that pass.
Caitlin Clark with a football-like pass on a it wasn't even a fast. It shouldn't even been a fast break.
Look at that.
Christy Wallace outran the entire Chicago Sky team. Great pass by Caitlin Clark. Christy Wallace gets that and the foul. Wow.
They've got to get back. They can't.
They got to get back.
They can't let a player be by themselves because Caitlin gonna see them.
Yeah.
And she gonna get it to them.
Yeah.
That's what she's been doing her whole career.
Mm-hmm. Gabe says, going to church in an hour, but get to hang out for a bit. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great time at church.
Oh, they
Elizabeth Williams. Ooh. Wow, that was a block. That was a nice block. Oh.
Shouldn't it be a jump ball?
Nah, it should have been out of bounds fever. It should be sky ball. It should be.
Are they doing a timeout?
All right, timeout, guys. Indiana up 13. Chicago Sky 8. Sweet Home Bama says Reese dropping 70 on Caitlin Clark.
Oh, no.
That's funny. Carmela says the Sky are not boxing out like they should. I mean,
right.
All season they haven't really been boxing out like that. They haven't, especially their guards. They're not boxing out. But once Camilla get in the game, she about to solve that. Okay, she about to solve that.
I wonder at one point coach is gonna put her in.
Probably like very, very late in the first or early in the second.
Just to
I think she's gonna be the first post player in for the Chicago Sky.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be the first one in. Let's see. The Jew says, I was so excited. I thought we was getting another live show. Aussie says, let's go Fever. We're watching the game on ESPN. So we're watching the game on ESPN. That is the only place to watch this game. It is not on ESPN Plus. Right now, it is not on WNBA League Pass. You can only watch this game on ESPN.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. The Disruptor one says that was bad transition defense. That was. Wallace shouldn't get behind everyone like that. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah. I think you have to, especially on a made basket, you have to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's ridiculous. You made the basket and you're just lollygagging back. No, you can't do that. You can't. You gotta.
But they gotta be aware that Caitlin is going to be the one to take that ball out. And because she's taking the ball out, she's going to look to pass it down the court.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they know she can make those passes very efficiently. So why are you not getting back? Even if you made the basket, keep up with your man, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you're right about that.
It's a good 6 minutes. That quick, huh?
Yeah.
It's going to be a quick game.
It's been pretty fast paced so far. Pretty fast pace. I cannot show you the game live because if I do, I am going to get a copyright strike. So I cannot do that. Sorry. But we are going to do a play-by-play, so you all know what's going on. So, you know, this will kind of be like, you know, the commentary that you'll get on ESPN. But instead of listening to Rebecca Lobo and Ryan Rucco, you get to hear Quita and Momma give our commentary about the game, okay? So hopefully that sounds interesting to y'all.
Oh, they got what's the name in? Why can't I think of her name?
Oh, Kennedy Carter in the game, y'all.
Carter.
Kennedy Carter is in the game. All right, Marina Mabry got the inbound.
Okay, so now they're getting back.
So
now they learned they got to get back.
I guarantee you, Teresa Weatherspoon was like, "You better get your behind back." All right, Caitlin Clark off the screen. Caitlin Clark with another 3-point shot. Oh,
come on now, that was too easy.
Caitlin Clark with another 3-pointer.
That was too easy for her.
Wow. On transition. And guys, she was actually floating to the right on that shot. All right, Kennedy Carter in the game. Gives it to Angel Reese. Angel Reese has Melissa Smith on her. She's taking her.
Come on.
Oh, good pass to Elizabeth Williams.
Come on, Elizabeth.
Ball out of bounds.
Elizabeth got to take that.
Yeah. She has to.
She has to take that.
FM says, Sky Mama.
All right, now.
All right, Caitlin Clark has the ball. Has Marina Mabrey on her. Gets a little bit of screen. Now Dana Evans is on her. Kelsey Mitchell has it.
Oh.
Foul underneath Elizabeth Williams with the foul on Aaliyah Boston.
Prior to the basket.
Yeah.
So is that going to be a free throw?
No. Man. Guys, you remember in college, Caitlin Clark would go to her left a lot. She's gone to her right. Oh, that's tough.
Training. Oh, look at that!
Again! Ah! Oh, my goodness. She misses the shot, but okay.
Come on!
Caitlin Clark inbounds the ball. Christy Wallace winds up wide open in the post.
Under the basket by herself.
Gets the ball. She jags the layup, so I'm happy about her missing it, but that is crazy.
Mm-hmm. By herself.
Wow. All right, Lindsay Allen in the game for the Chicago Sky. All right, Marina Mabrey off of a screen. Marina drives to the basket, gives it to Angel Reese, who gives it to Elizabeth Williams. That was a good touch pass. Come on, Elizabeth, you got to make that. Shot clock violation for the Chicago Sky. Wow, that's terrible.
Indiana's outplaying them right now.
Angel gave it to Elizabeth to try to score, and she got it blocked. Angel Reese tried to get the ball back, but
they got Camilla's in the game.
Camilla Cardoso is officially in the game. She just came in, just subbed in for the Chicago Sky, and guys, the crowd, you know, they got live a little bit for Camilla Cardoso. All right, let's see. And Grace Berger's in the game. Let's go. Camilla with her first rebound gives it out to Marina Mabrey. Camilla running the floor. She trying to post up on Leah Bossa. Ball goes to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter for a 3-point shot. Misses it. Camilla was trying to battle for that rebound, but doesn't get it. All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball. Has Kennedy on her. Gives to Chrissy Wallace. Gives it to Melissa Smith. Back to Caitlin. Gives it to Melissa. Melissa goes into the paint.
Gets fouled.
All right, but we're seeing some Camilla action. Camilla was subbed in for Elizabeth Williams, so we're seeing Angel and Camilla together.
That's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
On this other end, we're gonna see how they do.
Eventually, they'll both be in the starting lineup. Eventually. All right, Melissa Smith at the free throw line. All right, she makes her first shot. And Angel Reese is coming to the bench, and instead we have Isabel Harrison coming in the game.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised she's subbing her out that quick with Cardoso being her, first time on the floor.
Yeah. Angel's probably really winded.
Oh, she misses
All
the
right,
second.
missed the second. Marina Mabrey with the rebound. Gives it to Camilla. Gives it to Lindsay Allen. Back to Marina. All right, Camilla's posting up. Give her the ball. There we go. Good pass down low to Camilla. She passes it out to Lindsay Allen. Lindsay Allen for a 3-point shot. She airballed it.
She should have passed it back out.
Caitlin to Chrissy Wallace. Gives it out to Grace Berger. Grace Berger with a mid-range shot. Oh, she misses it. Grace Berger subbed in for Kelsey Mitchell. All right, Marina Mabrey with the ball. Gets it to the paint. Misses it. But
Put it back up.
Isabel Harrison with the rebound and the putback for the Chicago Sky.
Did she get fouled?
Yeah, Izzy did get fouled. Yep. And one.
Let's see how this lineup works.
Yeah, that's a foul on Caitlin Clark, just as a FYI. But yeah, guys, we are seeing Grace Berger in the game early, which is something we have not seen for basically this entire season for the Indiana Fever. So it's going to be cool to see Caitlin and rebound.
Oh, all right.
Long rebound for the Chicago side. Kennedy Carter gets the ball. Terrible boxing out job by the Indiana Fever. Gives it to Isabel Harrison, who travels. That was dramatic travel. She had like 10 steps on that one. All right. Erica Wheeler is in the game for Indiana. She has Lindsay Allen on her. Gives it in the... Oh, come on.
They gave Cardoso a foul.
Ticky-tack foul on Camila Cardoso. Very, very ticky-tack. Kenny, in this stream, I am going to be a little bit biased. I am a Chicago Sky fan. So, of course, I do want the Chicago Sky to win. But I'll let you know my thoughts either way on what's happening. All right, Erica Wheeler's ball. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Step back three-point shot. Airballed it. Very, very bad.
I thought that was going in.
It looked like it was going in.
Yeah. But the fact that she had a clear release, though, that's what they have to kind of like... I don't know who was guarding her at that moment.
All right, Lindsay Allen.
In and out.
Y'all, Aaliyah Boston is doing a great job boxing out Camilla. A great job. All right, ball... That's that dog. Always knocking down stuff. All right, Lindsay Allen with the ball gives it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy has Grace Berger on her. Gets into the paint. Gives it to Camila Cardoso.
Yes!
Camila!
First basket.
With her first
basket. Yes.
That was a great pass.
See, that's what they were missing in all these other games. The ability to do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, ball goes to Katie Lou Samuelson for a three-point shot. She misses it. Marina Mabry with the rebound. She has Erica Wheeler on her. Screen by Isabel Harrison. Marina gets into the paint. Passes it out to Kennedy. Kennedy, blow by.
Oh!
Misses.
She was making those shots. I don't know what she did on that one.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark has the ball, guys. We are winding down in the first quarter.
Wow, that was the first quarter. It went real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let her get a shot.
Pass it out to Aaliyah Boston at three-point line. Pass it back out to Katie Lou Samuelson. Katie Lou Samuelson with a three-point shot, and she misses it. That is the end of the first quarter for WNBA ball today. Guys, the Indiana Fever are beating the Chicago Sky 17-14.
It's still not bad compared to the way
Not
they
bad.
played. They played kind of like passive a little bit, whereas the Fever were kind of like pushing the ball.
Yeah.
They were trying to push the ball, which was the way they got their points. But they did airball like 2 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
If they had made those 3-pointers, they would really be up, and the Chicago Sky would be looking really, really bad. But this is not bad. 3 points down, that's not bad at all.
Especially, like, that was a really bad half for the Chicago Sky.
It was.
It was a really, really bad half. They were not getting back in transition. They were not playing defense, really. They were not boxing out for rebounds. It just wasn't that great of a half, but... You know, you're able to withstand those types of quarters when you're playing a team like the Indiana Fever, who won't punish you for it. The Fever as you said, the Fever should be up by a lot by how bad the Chicago Sky played, but they couldn't take advantage of it.
Right, because the player that missed that clean layup by herself, so they really should
Christy
be
Wallace,
up,
yeah.
So they really should be up even 8 more points.
Yeah.
because those shots they were clear. Nobody was boxing them out on it, so they should have made those shots. But hopefully, second quarter will be better for Chicago Sky. They'll get their acts together. Teaspoon will talk to them and let them know, look, you gotta play a better game, or the Fever is gonna run away with this.
Yeah. So right now, at the end of the first quarter, Caitlin Clark has 6 points. Christy Wallace has 5. Nalissa Smith, who is back in the starting lineup for the Indiana Fever, she has 4. And for the Chicago Sky, we're led right now by Dana Evans, who has 4, and Myrna Mabry, who has 4. Angel Reese has 2. Camilla has 2. And we're interested to see how the second half goes, because once again, the bench has come in for the Chicago Sky and done better.
Yeah.
In terms of effort and in terms of, engagement. So.
But that's good, though. At least you have a bench that can come in and give you some energy. I'm hoping that Kennedy Carter can do a little bit better than what she just did, because she should at least have 4 points as well. So she missed 2.
But we'll see though. For Indiana, I do like that Grace Berger came in the game for them. She missed the shot, so hasn't done that much just yet. But to me, I think that it would behoove Indiana to give Grace Berger substantial minutes, especially when her and Caitlin are in at the same time. So I really do like that for Indiana. I like that quite a bit. But guys, we are at the end of the first quarter, guys. What do y'all think so far? Who do y'all think is going to win this game? Ultimately, I do think that the Chicago Sky will ultimately come out the victor, but I am very curious to see what you all have to say. Adrian says, hey, mama.
Hey.
Repeat Tour, aka Michael, says, I know I'm biased, but I feel like those last 2 Sky drives could have fed Camilla. They'll learn to trust her, though. Yeah, they'll. As time goes on, we're gonna see Camilla get a lot more action on the offensive end.
I hope so. That's what she's there for.
All right, guys. Start of the second quarter. Chrissy Wallace with the ball, gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Erica Wheeler gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Gives it back out to Erica Wheeler, but that pass is way too high. All right, Chicago Sky with the ball. Lindsay Allen, still in the game for the Sky. She has Grace Berger on her. Passes it to Camilla Cardoso, who has Aaliyah Boston on her. She passes it to Kennedy Carter, and Kennedy Carter. Lightning in the bottle, guys.
But did she get fouled?
She got fouled.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she should have made that shot, though, too.
So it looks like Kennedy is going to be making it
to the free throw
line, yeah.
First point.
She makes it.
They need her in this game.
Yeah.
They need her
in
order to win.
We really, really do.
And she needs to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah. In general, guys, I think ESPN, I like the idea that they have mics everywhere, but I don't like the fact that they are interviewing coaches while play is going on. If you want to interview a coach, do that at the end of the quarter. Caitlin Clark with a 3-point shot. She does miss it, but Camilla Cardoso gets the rebound. Passes it up to Myrna Mabry, who gives it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter passes it out to Lindsay Allen. Lindsay Allen spin move. Ball goes out of bounds. I like what the Sky are doing. They're just a little wild, a little bit. Repeat Tour, aka Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, great pass. Berger to Katie Lou Samuelson. That is a fantastic pass for a layup, an easy layup by Katie Lou. All right. Michael, thanks so much for the super chat. Says they have to stop these interviews during gameplay. The coaches obviously hate it. They do. Yeah. The coaches can barely hear. They're trying to coach. Mm-hmm. If you want to interview a coach, interview them after the quarter or the half, not during game.
Because they need to concentrate on what's going on. Ooh, that was a good pass, but she missed the layup. What was the play?
She traveled.
Oh.
Camilla got the ball. Dana passed the ball to Camilla, but her momentum led her to travel. And turnover, ball, Indiana. Oh, that was Caitlin Clark pass. Thank you. Was that? Oh, I guess it was. All right, Berger to Katie Lou to Nalissa Smith for a 3-point shot. Ooh. Oh, Nalissa Smith.
That was all basket.
That's straight up butter from the corner 3.
If they live with the 3, we're going to have a hard time winning.
Yeah, because they have a small lineup then. Isabel Harrison misses the layup. Camilla gets the rebound and puts it back up. That is the Camilla Cardoso effect right there.
Yes.
Erica Wheeler with the ball. Passes it out to Katie Lou Samuelson. Katie Lou misses that layup. Rebound, Kennedy Carter.
But they getting open threes.
Yeah. Oh, look at Kennedy.
Woo!
Kennedy feeds it to Camilla Cardoso.
Yes! This is what we're talking about.
Caitlin Clark driving to the basket. She passes it back out to Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler with the screen gives it out to Grace Berger, who is fouled
by Kennedy Carter.
Yeah, but Mama, Kennedy Carter is looking every single time for Cardoso. She's looking for her.
Like, feed her the ball.
And I love that. She understands her assignment. Her assignment is to give the ball to the big girl because no one can stop the big girl.
Right.
The big girl's too big. Whoa, Linda, thank you so much for the super chat. That is a huge super chat. Linda says, I really enjoy your live commentaries. Well, thank you so much, Linda. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Camilla's coming out.
But she did a great job.
That is a great job by Camilla Cardoso.
Yes.
It is clear that it's going to take maybe a couple games.
Yes, for her to get in her rhythm.
But Camilla's about to be in that starting lineup.
Oh, wow. They missed 2 free throws.
Yeah. Kennedy Carter.
Wait! Yes! Go, Carter!
Kennedy Carter blows by Grace Berger, gets an easy lay.
Wow. That was awesome. Caitlin got it.
Caitlin has Lindsay Allen on her, has the ball, driving to the paint, passes it back out to Nalissa. Nalissa thought about the 3, decided not to, came into the paint and scores. Nalissa Smith is having herself a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
She is playing very, very well today. All right, Dana Evans with the ball.
What happened?
Looks like a foul on Nalissa Smith. Her first foul.
It's not a shooting foul, though.
No.
Caitlin knows she can pass, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, she sure can.
She can pass that ball. Her teammates just have to always be ready to receive it because she can pass it.
Nalissa has 9 points so far.
All right, Dana
Evans with the floater.
Caitlin bringing the ball up.
She has Marina on her.
Oh.
Passes it to Nalissa Smith. Passes it back out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has it. She has Marina on her. Time is winding down. Katie Lou Samuelson gets the ball. Passes it to Nalissa Smith, and Nalissa Smith has to shoot. All right. She shoots a 3-pointer, misses it. Oh, Kennedy should have gave it to Angel. She's posting up. All right, Marina Mabry with the ball.
She got to do the same thing she was doing for Cardoso.
Yeah, pass it out to Dana. Dana with the crossover of Caitlin.
Oh, miss it all.
And just straight up air ball.
She should have passed it to Angel herself. Stop trying to shoot that three.
Yeah.
Angel's right there.
Guys, just like that, we're all tied up.
This is awesome.
Isn't this a game,
Yeah,
Mama?
this is a game. Now, these are games that you want to watch. You want to watch games that are competitive, where both teams are going at it. You know, they're going to make some mistakes. Both teams are going to make some mistakes, but at the same time, you don't want to see anybody kind of like run away with it, in a sense. Even though I want the Sky to win, a runaway game is not a game to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the fact that both teams are playing the best players at the moment. So we'll see when they come back from the break whether or not they'll bring those same players back in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see, but guys, I think eventually, Dana Evans is about to end back on the bench.
Yeah, because
Lindsay Allen's gonna get in the game because she tried to try to show her stuff on Caitlin Clark with a crossover, but airballed the shot.
Yep.
Like, that's not. Dana Evans can shoot that three, but she's playing a point guard position for the Chicago Sky this year. Mm-hmm. So she can't always be looking for her shot. She has to, she has 6 points right now, but she has to be looking to pass the ball and get the ball moving.
Right. That's her job.
Yeah.
That's her job. And if you got a clear shot, yes, but when you shooting an air ball, come on now.
Yeah.
And it wasn't needed. We still had some time on the clock.
Mm-hmm. So she better be careful. She's gonna wind up back on that bench, and Lindsay Allen is going to come in.
Because Lindsay Allen does not look to shoot.
No.
She looks to pass
Yeah.
and get the players in the best position to score. That's what she does. She will only score if she's really literally at the basket and nobody's is defending her at that moment. That's the only time you won't see her take those a three.
Yeah.
You won't see her take a three.
But for the Indiana Fever, fantastic start for Nilissa Smith. Absolutely fantastic, guys. She is 2 of 4 from the 3-point line.
9 points.
9 points so far. Really is doing a dynamic job. Guys, they're showing that the Indiana Fever have sold out 7 of their 9 games.
Which is awesome.
And they have had a lot of attendees at their games.
It said over 15,000.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that arena holds.
I think it holds around 17,000.
Okay. To be sold out 7 of 9 is not bad at all.
It looks like their capacity is 18,000.
18,000 people. All right, it looks like we're getting back at it.
All right, very good start to the game, guys. All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball. Passes it down low to Aaliyah Boston. Gets that stripped by, guess who? Elizabeth Williams.
Because Elizabeth knows she got to play if she back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's going to put Cardoso in there.
But Camilla's on minutes restrictions, so she can't play that much today.
Oh, okay.
Kennedy to Angel. Angel backing down. Aaliyah Boston tries to get it back. Gives it to
Kennedy Carter.
Kennedy
Makes
Carter.
that basket. She is energy. Marina is guarding Caitlin.
Yeah. Gives it to Kelsey Mitchell, who has Dana Evans on her.
Ooh. She tried to strip
That's
it.
some good defense. Oh, jump ball called. I thought they were going to call a travel. But jump ball call. Very good defense by Dana Evans. Carmela's enjoying the State Farm commercials. Yeah, Jewel Lloyd is in the State Farm commercial, guys. Yeah.
Marina's guy is defending.
All right. Caitlin Clark blows by Marina Mabry and gets the bucket at the buzzer. Wow. Yeah, you got to stop Caitlin Clark. Mm-hmm. She's going to get you. All right, Kennedy Carter with the ball. Angel's posting up. She's trying to get it.
Did she get fouled?
Foul, I believe. Is that on Alyssa Smith? Let's see. Yeah, that's on Alyssa Smith. Caitlin Clark just like blew by everybody.
Sure did.
And with the fancy layup. And guys, I don't know if you all noticed this, but this game they're actually playing. They're not playing with the orange ball today. They're playing with a different color basketball.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Something fun to know.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
Elizabeth Williams. Oh, Angel Reese with the steal.
Take it, Angel. Oh, she got the foul.
Angel Reese. There was a long pass by the Fever. Angel Reese just got up there, two-hand, grabbed the ball, coming down the court. That was
a Caitlin pass.
That was a Caitlin pass. She was trying to get it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mm-hmm. But all you have to do is pay attention. Mm-hmm. You know Caitlin is trying to do those long outlet passes.
Yeah.
So if you can have your head on a swivel, so when she does that pass, you are right there to get it with the steal. That's fantastic.
Angel missed that first one. Come on, Angel. You need the second basket. She gets the second basket.
All right. Skyr up 29-26. Angel has 3 points so far, 2 rebounds. Chrissy Wallace has the ball. She has Kennedy Carter on her. Passes it to Caitlin Clark, who gets it to Nalissa Smith, and Nalissa Smith misses the shot. Ball goes to Elizabeth Williams for the rebound. All right. Marina Mabry with the ball. Gives it down low to Angel Reese. Angel Reese with the move. She does get her shot blocked, but she gets the rebound. Marina Mabry with the ball. Back step. 3-point shot.
Ooh.
It hit everywhere on the rim, but didn't go in. All right. Caitlin Clark has the ball. Passes it out to Chrissy Wallace. Gives it to Aaliyah Boston, who has Elizabeth Williams on her. Aaliyah misses the shot. But who's there? Kennedy is there for the rebound.
Oh, Marina! Why'd you get that ball?
Marina could have got it.
Yeah, she could have gotten it.
Turnover, Chicago Sky.
She could have got that ball. She didn't hustle enough.
Yeah. A little bit of laziness. That's all right. Video. Guys, this is the start of Commissioner Cup play for the WNBA, and that is the official ball for the Commissioner's Cup.
Oh, another steal.
Dana Evans picks Christy Wallace's pocket. Absolutely just picks her pocket. All right. We got Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. She has Kennedy Carter on her. She drives to the basket, misses it. But who's there for the... Y'all.
Watch out, Kennedy.
She
gave it back to her.
Yeah, that was a poke.
Yeah, she gave it back to her.
By Kelsey Mitchell. That was good defense by Kennedy, but then gets the ball turned right over.
Caitlin steps straight through there.
She split the defense, but she goes back out for a 3-point shot. Air ball. Caitlin Clark. Mitchell has it. Mitchell. Oh.
Makes that 3-pointer.
Splash. 3-point shot by Kelsey Mitchell. All right, guys. This is a ball game.
Yes,
back and forth. Dana Evans with the ball. She has Caitlin on her. Gets the screen. Pass it out to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter for a 3-point shot, and she misses it. And
they are so good with this.
Fast break layup by Kelsey Mitchell.
This is so good for them.
Yeah. I really am liking how Indiana's coming off a transition.
Yes.
It is crazy.
It's like it's nothing for them. It's like that's their game.
Yeah. But overall, I will say, I Am Joe says my favorite duo for play-by-play. Watch. Thanks, Quita and Momma. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate y'all. And if you all could, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. That really, really does help out the channel. Hit that like button, guys. And also, while you are at it, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, guys? Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much in advance. Now, Mama, while we're seeing, this Indiana Fever team get in transition and score some buckets, we're also just seeing overall, while it's competitive, this isn't the best basketball.
No.
For both teams.
Right. True.
This isn't the best basketball. We're seeing terrible shots.
Turnovers.
By both teams.
Turnovers.
Sloppy turnovers.
Yep.
And all in all, yes, it's competitive. But again, this isn't the best
for either team.
For either team. Yeah.
And I would assume that because this is so early in the season that they will get better, especially with the offense side. I think they're doing okay with the defense. I don't think either side defense is too bad, except with the breakaway points. The breakaway points that's they should not be allowing that.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah. But other than that, I think their defense is pretty good on both sides. It's the offense that's horrible, I think, more so in this game so far. We'll see if the defense has more of a if the defense will be more of a play versus the offense. We'll see which team will step up to the plate and cause the other ones to, as far as the defense is concerned. They do have to step up the defense too, because if they were playing another team, this defense wouldn't work.
No. Not at all. I don't know if maybe they're tired or I don't know.
Just like Mabry did not go for that ball. Mm-hmm. She could have made that ball. Just why are you not going after it? Somebody giving you a ball, you got a clear shot to the basket. All you do is go after the ball. Boom, you're right there.
Yeah.
And she stops running. I
agree.
So they could be tired.
But they got to get over it.
Yeah, because all the other teams that play on the road, that's what you got to do. You got to play above your tiredness.
Mm-hmm. Drizzy Dez, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Sky should attack the rim, stop shooting the threes. Yeah, yeah,
I agree.
And I think when Camilla comes back in there, they're going to pass it to her down low, and she's going to score.
Because they're not passing it to Reese like they were in the previous games to give her more shots.
Marina Mabry with the ball. Asking you shall receive, Mama.
But see now, she missed it.
Angel got to miss that. Got to make that layup. She
missed that layup. But that was a good pass.
All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball. Passes it out to Christy Wallace, who gives it to Nalissa Smith.
Ooh, she's spinning.
Oh,
that was a nice spin in basket.
With a nice spin move by Nalissa Smith.
How's she playing her game today?
Yeah, she is. All right, Marina Mabry has the ball. Step back, 3-point shot from Marina. Again, with these 3-pointers. Get the ball in the paint. Caitlin Clark got the rebound, taking it down the court. She has Lindsay Allen on her, blows by her, stops, passes it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell with a jump shot.
Oh, she makes it. 3-point shot.
Or no, that's right. That was right inside
the line.
Yeah. Wow. You got to the Sky has to get their mid-range going, and they got to do more in the post.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Angel to Elizabeth Williams. Pass it out to Lindsay Allen. Lindsay Allen gets the screen. Pass it out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese. Ask and we shall receive. I talked about getting a mid-range shot going. Mm-hmm. Angel Reese with a mid-ranger. All right. Nice.
Caitlin got the ball.
All right, Caitlin Clark.
Oh, she... Wow. Aaliyah.
Pass it out to Aaliyah Boston. Misses the jumper.
Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take it up.
Dana Evans. Oh. Almost at the buzzer.
But she should have had that shot.
Yeah. Guys, this is the end. This is the end of the first half. The Indiana Fever are ahead. 35-33. Overall, sloppy play in general for both teams, but it is a competitive matchup. This is a very, very competitive matchup. And yeah, the Indiana Fever are up by 2 points. Now, guys, let's kind of talk about how this game is going so far. Let's sort of talk about this, Mama.
Okay.
As we go into our halftime.
Okay.
Our halftime conversation, I should say. All right, let's talk about let's talk about this. All right, so again, guys, we're at halftime. The score is 33 Chicago Sky, 35 Indiana Fever, and what I'm seeing is a whole lot of NaLyssa Smith, a whole lot of Caitlin Clark, and a whole lot of Kelsey Mitchell for the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is doing a really good job passing the ball, getting her teammates involved. Right now, she has 4 assists in the game, which is good. 8 points. We've seen her, get a couple turnovers. Right now, she has 2 turnovers. But overall, really good play by Caitlin Clark. She's shooting pretty efficiently right now. She's 50%, and really just getting her teammates involved. And there were a couple more assists that she could have gotten if her teammates would have made the shots. For example, that nice pass to Chrissy Wallace down in the paint, and Chrissy Wallace just totally jagged the layup.
Yep.
So, there's that. But really, really good play so far for Caitlin Clark. NaLyssa Smith this is the NaLyssa Smith that we saw last year. This is the same NaLyssa Smith that has been doing her thing in the WNBA. This is her 3rd year in the W, and she really has been doing her thing the whole time. And I want to talk about her because she hasn't had a good start to the season so far, right? She lost her starting spot to Timmy Fagbenle. Just didn't really seem like the player that she normally is. And I really have enjoyed watching her in this first half. I think NaLyssa Smith has played really, really well. Again, 11 points in this game, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. She's doing her thing. She absolutely is doing her thing, and she is earning back that starting spot. Yes, she got the starting nod because Timmy is out via injury, but this is the NaLyssa Smith that we have seen for years. Mm-hmm. And even though she's not on the Chicago Sky, it is very nice to see her
doing well.
Yeah. Because this is what she can do. Mm-hmm. This is absolutely what she can do. But, now we're starting to see that a little bit more.
Right.
She played well in the last game, doing great today. But that 3-ball.
Yeah.
3-ball is falling.
Yeah, well, she's the leading scorer right now for the Fever. And if she keeps playing the way she's playing, they have a great chance of winning.
Yeah.
We know Caitlin is going to play well. Mm-hmm. Caitlin is going to play well. She's going to earn some more points, and she's definitely going to have more assists. So she is going to play well. And we know Mitchell is going to play well as well. So those 3, if those 3 continue to do what they're doing, they have a great chance of winning today's game.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just role players, But those 3 can carry the entire team with the play that they're doing right now.
I agree with you, Mama. Michael, what is this? Okay. Repeat Tour, aka Michael, thank you so much for the super chat, says, remember when all the Clark crazies said Smith and Mitchell were trash? Wonder if they still feel that way after the last few games. Yeah. Mama, I don't know if you've been in all of this. There's a lot of social media stuff that early on that was about Caitlin Clark and Indiana, and a lot of people.
I did not see that.
It was a lot of people saying that everybody on Indiana was trash and like how horrible they were and they need to be traded and all this stuff. They were talking about Kelsey Mitchell. They were talking about NaLyssa Smith. They were talking about Aaliyah Boston. And Michael's like, hey, now I wonder how they feel now because, it
was early season, so I'm not sure why how do you count people out so early in the season?
Because a lot of the people, they're new to the WNBA. Okay. So they had no real
history about what the WNBA is
and
the players
and about the talent of the players.
Yeah.
So they were just like, these players suck. Get rid of them. All yada yada yada. So yeah, they're eating their words now, or actually they're not because they probably forgot they even had that whole thing about those players.
And I think with Aaliyah Boston, as long as she's protecting the paint, I think she's doing her job. I don't know if she's going to do so much more scoring because they're not really feeding the ball into the paint. They're doing all this outside shooting, mostly from the 3-point.
Yeah.
That's where they're kind of like concentrating on. So I don't know if she's going to get more points because they're not going to feed the paint, but she's definitely going to get those blocks, and that's going to be her play, her role, I think, in today's game for them.
Booker B, thank you so much for the super chat. Says put Killer Camilla back in. Booker B, I like that. Killer Camilla.
Yes, I would love to see her back in and let her feed her the ball and get her 10 more points at least. Get her 10 more points at least, and that will help the Sky to do well offensively, because right now Reese is not doing what she has done in the past few games, and I don't know if it's because of Aaliyah Boston why she's not getting her shots up and in. She's getting them up,
yeah, she's getting them up.
In.
Yeah,
they're not going in. And Williams, she was the player of the game this last time, but she doesn't seem to have that same energy she had from the last game.
Well, but that's Elizabeth Williams though. She's very up and down.
Okay.
Very, very up and down. Because she's had some of those games last year where she would be absolutely dominant, and the next game she's like, I
don't want to play today.
Well, no, not that she don't want to play. She just doesn't have it.
But I wonder why that changes so often.
I don't know.
You got talent, and we see the talent. Why does that change so often? When you go from a great game to a mediocre game, how do you go from that so quickly from one game to another? I just don't understand it. I understand if you're not having your best game. I understand that. But when we don't see an effort, that's what I mean by mediocre.
I think we're seeing the effort. It's just...
You think it's the effort?
I think we're saying effort is just... She just doesn't have it.
You think that's effort? Seriously?
I think it's an attempt at effort.
Okay. Okay.
Repeator, a.k.a. Michael, says, Mama, go put on your Camilla jersey.
I didn't bring it with me today.
She does not have her jersey on, nor do I. So no Sky jerseys for us. Because yes, we are Sky fans, absolutely. But this stream is this stream is a play-by-play, right? Mm-hmm. So we're doing the play-by-play. Yes, as Sky fans, but not unreasonable fans.
Correct.
Right. We're talking about the game. We're talking about stuff that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're recognizing the play of the Fever as well as the Sky.
So that's why we don't have our jerseys on today.
Mm-hmm.
If we were at an actual game, yeah, absolutely, we'd wear our jerseys, but not today. But guys, I do appreciate y'all for rocking with us, guys. This is a watch and talk with Quita and Momma, guys. We are at halftime. The Indiana Fever are leading the Chicago Sky 35-33. Now, guys, I am very, very curious about what your thoughts are for this first half. We talked a little bit about the Indiana Fever and how, Caitlin and Alyssa and Kelsey are doing really well for the squad. Now I want to talk about the Chicago Sky a little bit. Yes. So for the Chicago Sky... we gotta go with this. Banji Baby with the super chat. Thank you so much for that. Says, Mama better not put that jersey on. We need Camilla healthy.
That's funny.
I guess you bring bad luck, Mama.
Oh, that's why I said it's funny. Oh goodness.
Oh man. Okay, let's talk about the Chicago Sky. All right. So, the Chicago Sky, in my opinion, was on their back foot the entire half. Yes, we saw some good points here and there. Mm-hmm. But overall, it felt like the Indiana Fever were charging ahead, and we were just sort of like distracted or something. Like we made dumb mistakes, and I'm not sure exactly what to attribute that to, but it doesn't look good, right? So Dana is 4 of 7 for the game so far. She has 8 points. So in terms of sheer points, yes, Dana Evans is doing her thing for the Chicago Sky, but I think she has to remember at times that she is a point guard and not a shooting guard. And so that's something that she has to remember. And yeah, absolutely shoot your shot, but only shoot high percentage shots when you're in rhythm. You are not Caitlin Clark. You do not have the green light to do whatever you want to do in terms of stay in the game. Yeah. Caitlin Clark can airball 2 or 3 3-pointers and still stay in the game.
Yep.
Because they need her badly.
And without her, they have no chance of winning.
Right. But Dana Evans, you can't do that. Teresa Weatherspoon's going to put you right on the bench. And Lindsay Allen is going to come in your spot. Yes, Lindsay Allen's not going to score. But
she make good passes.
She's gonna help make her team better. The plus minus for Lindsay Allen always seems to be better than Dana Evans, right? And so that's something that Dana has to work on for sure. But I thought that Marina Mabrey had a quiet quarter or quiet half, a very, very quiet half. She was inefficient in her shots. And for the Chicago Sky to actually win this game, they need Marina Mabrey to have a good game. Like it's hard for us to win when Marina is off.
Right.
It is very, very hard.
But she's attempting good shots. They're just not going in. So it's not like she is trying for real. You could see that.
She is, but we need those shots to drop.
We need them not to drop. So there's no one that's really carrying the Sky at this moment.
Besides Camilla, but she's on minutes restrictions. So
right.
So we gonna see. Speaking of Camilla, she is back, y'all. She is back in a Chicago Sky uniform. She is making her debut today, and she has 6 points right now.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Hey.
And they're feeding her down low. And it is fun to see. Kennedy Carter specifically is the main one that's really feeding Camilla. And I think we need to see more of Camilla in that second half. I understand she is on a restriction.
Being the first game
back, but we need her.
Yes, we do.
To win this game.
And Reese need to get involved more.
Yeah.
She's not playing with urgency. I don't see any urgency with anybody, really. There's no urgency in this game
besides with Kennedy and Camilla.
Everybody else is like, just going. But there's no urgency to get down the floor and get in the paint.
Yeah.
If Camilla's in there, yes, she's going to get fed the ball. But Angel's not putting herself so much in the position. She's staying on the outside too much. She need to run down, run down. Let them know. Then they need to be told, feed her the ball. If Camilla's not in there, feed Reese the ball. Come on now. If she don't make the basket, at least she can get the foul.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to get some real offense out there.
And Angel just needs a little bit more concentration. Mm-hmm. Because it feels like she's going through the motions, and you need to concentrate on those buckets at the basket.
Yep, those easy layups.
I mean, they're contested, but they're makeable. They're makeable
for her. They're makeable.
Yeah, they're makeable for her.
Yeah.
And she has to get it together, and I think she will. Yeah. She'll wind up with a really good stat line at the end of this game is over. But overall, both teams are not that bad in terms of turnovers. The Indiana Fever have 5. The Chicago Sky have 6. But This is going to be
how many points
a 3-point shootout.
How many points were made off those turnovers?
Yeah, quite.
That's the issue. More so than just the turnovers themselves being low. If they're making points off the turnovers, then that's when it's really bad.
No, that makes a lot of sense to me. In terms of points off of turnovers, the Indiana Fever have 8 points off for Sky turnovers, and the Chicago Sky have 7.
So it's about even.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in terms of bench points, the Sky they're good in the bench points because of, again, Kennedy and
Camila
Cardoso. So we're gonna see what the second half has to give. But guys, the second half is starting right now, and let's kind of talk about it.
Now they're interviewing the other coach.
They're interviewing Christy Sides. All right, Nilla Smith has the ball, has Angel Reese on her, pulls up. Oh, smooth jumper, smooth mid-range jumper on Angel Reese by Nilissa Smith. Nice job. All right, Marina Mabry with the ball. She has Christy Wallace on her.
See what I'm saying?
She got the ball down low to Elizabeth Williams. Elizabeth Williams stretched out for it. The ball went right out of bounds. There was a good pass. It was just Nilissa Smith. There was no real effort to grab that ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like how could you not hold on to that ball?
Yeah. Kelsey Mitchell with a spin move at the basket, misses it. Dana Evans with the ball. She passes it up to Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry stops.
Oh!
Turnover. Caitlin Clark has it. Caitlin Clark traveled. They didn't call it, though. Michaela Onyenwere gives it to Marina Mabry. Mabry takes it up. That was
crazy.
All right, well, Angel Reese gets the rebound. Dana Evans has a screen up, pass it inside. Michaela Onyenwere misses the layup, or the turnaround jumper, I should say. All right, Caitlin Clark has the ball.
She missed that 3-point shot.
Yeah, she missed a couple so far.
And she was wide open.
Yeah. But she's not getting taken out the game. Nor should she. All right, Elizabeth Williams get the ball again. She passes it out to Michaela Onyenwere for the 3-point line. Michaela gets fouled. Looks like by Christy Wallace, I think.
But why did she pass that out to Reese? Before that step, why didn't she pass it to Reese? She was right there.
She should have. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're not looking to pass it through in the paint.
Well, if they are, they're looking to pass it to Elizabeth Williams, not Angel.
Well, I understand that, but Angel is the most likely to make the basket.
Ball gets to Marina Mabry in the paint. Marina spins, jumper, score. All right, 35 Chicago, 37 Indiana.
Ooh, they double team.
Double team on Caitlin Clark. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Sky basketball. Thank you so much, Coach T, for the super chat. Says, I have said it before, Cardoso is the key for the Sky.
Yes.
When she gets back into game shape, the Sky will be a force. Quita and Momma, best commentary on all media. Thank you so much, Coach T. Appreciate you for rocking with us. Thank you. All right. Chicago Sky with the ball. Inbounds it. Gives it to Elizabeth Williams. Passes it back out to Dana Evans. Dana Evans with a... Oh, my goodness.
What was that?
Dana tried to go up for a jumper, and then she saw Angel, but Angel was contested. Like, it was not a good pass to Angel. Tried to get it to Angel. Turnover, Indiana Fever ball. That was a bad attempt at a pass. Horrible attempt at a pass. All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball. She passes it to Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace has Michaela Onyenwere on her.
Oh, wow, she threw
Turnover for the Indiana Fever. Christy Wallace was trying to get it to Nilissa Smith, but ball goes out of bounds.
They all need to settle down.
All right, Dana Evans taking the ball down the court.
Oh, what in the world happened?
Oh, Foul on Christy Wallace. She was so upset she smacked the floor.
She fouled Marina. So even though that basket went in, that basket won't count.
Yeah.
Correct?
All right. Scott inbounded. Ball goes to Marina Mabrey. Step back.
Ooh.
Misses it. Angel Reese with a rebound. She misses the shot. But ball goes out of bounds. The ball is staying with the Chicago Sky. This is it's a close game, but this is not a pretty game to watch at all. At all. Chicago Sky inbound and gives it to Marina Mabrey. Marina Mabrey with the jumper, and she makes it. All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball, getting all the way down the court. She passes it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell driving to the paint. Pass it out to Aaliyah Boston, who gives it to Caitlin, gives it back to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston with the spin move.
Wow.
Scores. Aaliyah Boston.
Now that's the one that's the play.
She was quiet in the first half.
But that's the play she used to do last year.
Yeah, she could, hey. Aaliyah Boston was number one pick for a reason. All right, Marina Mabrey misses the mid-range again. Rebound, Indiana. Caitlin Clark taking it down the court. She passes it again to Aaliyah Boston, but Aaliyah Boston is fouled by Elizabeth Williams.
That's her second, isn't it, Elizabeth?
Might be. I think that might be her first.
Oh, that's her first. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once
she
again.
missed it. She missed it though. Oh my goodness.
Once again.
Right under the basket.
Christy Wallace winds up wide open.
Who's supposed to be defending her?
This is a really... Oh, my God. This is an ugly game. Elizabeth Williams gets the ball stolen. Melissa Smith taking it down the court. Melissa Smith makes the layup. This is horrible. The Chicago Sky are playing
They breaking down.
garbage.
Yeah, breaking down.
Garbage. And, of course, Teresa Weatherspoon is mad. And she has called a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're an Indiana fan, you're happy about it. But this is terrible.
Why did she have the ball anyway? She's supposed to pass it out.
Man. All right. Here's my... it's a timeout, guys. Here's my recommendations for once they get back in the game. I think we need to take out Dana Evans, put in Lindsay Allen. Take out Marina Mabrey, put in Kennedy Carter. Actually, no. Take out Onyenwere, put in Kennedy Carter. Take out Elizabeth Williams, put in
Cardoso.
That's what needs to happen. Because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is not... Again, guys, remember, guys, this game is on ESPN. Mm-hmm. So when you are putting... You know, I'm very protective about the WNBA and protective about the image that the WNBA has, right? And I don't want people's first impression of the WNBA being this game and they're like, oh, look at how sloppy the play is. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want a reason to not like the WNBA, right? And I really don't want this to be an example for people about, like, the way the WNBA is.
This is the only way they know how to play?
Yeah.
They don't know how to play this and that.
Because I guarantee you're going to have streamers on YouTube that's going to be saying that same exact thing, dogging the WNBA and all this other stuff, and they They just playing a bad game. It's a bad game. And it's a bad look for it to be, on national television like that, and it's not a good game. But...
They have time to get it together.
They do.
They have time to get it together.
Yeah, they have time.
It's the half part of the third quarter, so... if they can, it's 5 minutes left. If they can get it together with the group she brings in now, because now they're down by 6. Mm-hmm. If they can cut that lead, number one, and have better transitional play, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. And
this is a low scoring game too.
They're gonna be lucky to get to 65 points. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it happens.
Low scoring game.
Ty says, put Camilla in. E will get in work. She is. Yeah. Elizabeth Williams is just playing terrible. Like, she just... But she has these games sometimes where she has certain games where she looks amazing, and other games where it's just like, what is going on, girl? Like, like consistency is an issue.
Yeah.
I am Joe says, I just said that they're playing like this on ESPN. Shaking my head. Yeah. Yeah.
Sloppy play.
Brenda says, what? I just tuned in. I thought this was going to be a blowout.
No, I don't think it's going to be a blowout on either side.
I didn't think it's going to be a blowout, but I thought it would be a better game than this.
Mm-hmm. I think they're not concentrating. Maybe their minds are on other things or something. Oh, Cardoso's in.
Live Mike says these noon games can be funky. The Bucks always look bad on weekend noon games. Maybe it's how early it is. Maybe we'll chalk it up to that. We'll see. All right, Sky has the ball. Camila Cardoso is in the game, and guys, they listened to everything I said, but they didn't put Lindsay Allen in. But Camilla's in. Kennedy Carter's in. Camila gives it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter taking it to the paint. Misses it.
But she took it into the paint.
Yeah. That was a good shot, even though she missed it. All right, Nelissa Smith with a spin move. Pass it out to Aaliyah Boston, who gives it to Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace, thinking, gives it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin has Marina on her. Caitlin Clark with the step back 3-point shot. She misses it, but...
So she's off on her 3 points. That's the second one that she should have made.
Kennedy Carter
took it all the way down the court.
Everybody.
Oh, watch it. Caitlin was going to take it in, too. Oh, was that backcourt violation?
Dana Evans
poked her.
Yeah. All right, foul on Dana Evans. She fouled Caitlin. I mean, I guess that is a reason to keep Dana in is because of her defense.
Oh, she got tangled up with her, didn't she?
Well, but you saw that Caitlin was locking her arm so she couldn't get free. All right, Caitlin Clark inbounding the ball. Gets it back. Caitlin gives it to Aaliyah Boston, who gives it out for an open 3-pointer shot. Oh, by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell airballs it. Rebound, Marina.
Ooh, Marina threw the
Marina
ball.
Mabry, another turnover.
Oh, she got it back.
Gets it back. 2 back-to-back turnovers for both the Sky and the Fever. All right, Marina has it.
Pass it out, Marina. You don't need to keep holding it.
Marina with a 3-point shot. Oh, she makes it.
She makes it, but if she had not made it, she held onto that ball too long.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin Clark blows by Dana Evans and gets fouled by Camila Cardoso.
Oh, did she get twisted?
Uh-oh.
She like lost her balance. Oh,
Caitlin is limping
a little bit on her ankle. She gonna go out.
Now that is not what WNBA fans need.
Right. Not what the Fever need either.
We need a healthy Caitlin Clark because a lot of fans are
they're
Caitlin
looking at
specific.
They're looking at the game because she's in the game.
Yeah.
And she's part of the WNBA. So
we need her. All right, Caitlin Clark went to the sideline to rest up. Aaliyah Boston has the ball. She had Camila Cardoso on her. She took the shot, misses it, but got her own rebound. The Sky have been struggling to get rebounds. Really struggling. All right, Aaliyah Boston with the ball. She has Camila on her. Time was winding down. Shot clock violation.
You saw the bigs go at it, didn't you?
Yeah, former teammates. We saw the former teammates go at it.
It was good, though.
Yes, David, this game is in Indiana. Yep. It's at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. All right. Isabel Harrison is in the game.
Oh.
She misses it.
That was a bad miss.
Yeah.
Why did she even take that shot?
She should have gave the ball down low to Camila.
Right. She's right there. Trying to get her stats. Nobody care about your stats if the team lose.
Oh, my goodness. Erica Wheeler gives a good pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell with the layup.
Feed Carmelo.
All right, Kennedy Carter has it.
And she makes the basket.
Makes a shot, yeah. Kennedy Carter needs to play the rest of the game for the Chicago Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Erica Wheeler has it. Gives it to Kelsey Mitchell. Passes it down low to Melissa Smith. Passes it out to Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace with a jumper. Ugh.
She makes the basket and a foul.
Foul on Marina Mabry. And one for Christy Wallace. Overall, this is a rough game.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure both coaches are looking like, we just need to get through this game.
Maybe it is a noon thing.
It could be because, this is early. And it's the beginning of the weekend, but it's early.
And all of the Sky games have been late so far. Late in the day. And this one's early. Good pass.
Oh, yes.
That was a good high-low pass from Isabel Harrison to Camila Cardoso.
And she makes the layup.
Well, but they called it off. It was a foul on the floor.
Oh, it was on the floor.
Yeah.
Was that prior to the basket?
Yeah.
But that's what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sky with the ball. Gets to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter, spin move in the paint. Passes it to Camila Cardoso, and Camila makes the shot.
Yes. She's doing her job.
Now that is what she's 4 for 4 today. This is what Kennedy Carter knows her job. Pass the ball to the big girl.
And she makes the rebound.
All right, Sky with the ball again. Marina Mabry has it. Drives.
Ooh.
Mabry misses a shot.
She usually makes that shot.
And she's complaining instead of getting back.
Nobody cares about you complaining today.
All right. Kelsey Mitchell is doing her thing. She just scored another basket. Dana Evans with the ball. Give it. She could have gave it to Camilla.
Yeah. She calling for it.
Yeah.
She calling for it.
All right. Camilla gets the ball from Isabel Harrison. She was heavily under the basket, so she couldn't really do much. But ball goes out of bounds. It is Sky ball.
But they got the right idea.
Yeah.
Feed the big girl.
Mm-hmm. Dana has the ball, gives it to Isabel Harrison. That's a late call. She misses it, but she does get fouled by Aaliyah Boston. Yes, Aaliyah, that was a foul. Yes.
But again, Harrison's...
CAC says, Mama Quita, no one cares about your complaining today. CF20 says, say it, Mama.
Can she shoot at the free throw?
Yeah, she can make free throws. Well, shouldn't have said that. She missed it. I agree, A. Yeah. Keep getting at Aaliyah Boston. Get her to foul out. Yeah.
And they have a great chance.
That was a very late whistle. Very late whistle. She does make the second free throw. All right, guys. 50 Indiana Fever, 47 Chicago Sky. We are very, very late in the third quarter. So it's now or never.
They want to feed Aaliyah too.
Aaliyah Boston versus Camila Cardoso in the paint. Aaliyah Boston makes a move. Camila fouls her. The problem with Camila is she's a slow defender.
She's good on offense.
Her step is slow on defense. Unless you're like Aaliyah Boston's a very mobile post player. When Camilla's playing against like a Tierra McCowan or a Kalani Brown, like I think she'll fare better because they're not moving like that. But Aaliyah Boston moves a lot, and it's hard for Camilla to sort of keep up on defense. And also, it's the first game back, so
she'll get better.
Yeah.
One out of two.
All right. Isabel Harrison with the rebound. Gives it to Dana Evans. Dana Evans gives it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter tried to give it to Camilla, but it was tapped out by Leah Boston. Turnover. Chicago Sky. Caitlin Clark has the ball.
Oh, she came back in.
Ball gets to Erica Wheeler, who gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. And again, there was no one's boxing out. They just jumping up. They just jumping in the air. We saw Aaliyah Boston get like 3 rebounds. The whole time, the Chicago Sky was just jumping up there for the ball. Nobody boxed out Aaliyah at all. This is problematic for the Chicago Sky. Very, very problematic. Kennedy Carter has the ball with a jumper, mid-range jumper. It does go in for Kennedy Carter.
Why did she do that?
Kennedy Carter fouls Caitlin Clark.
But it was an unnecessary foul.
It was.
Is she fouling out of frustration?
It was. Yeah, I think it was out of frustration.
It's not. You're going to cause yourself to lose the game. These type of fouls. Are they reviewing?
They're going to call it a flagrant.
She's saying something to her.
I think they're gonna call it a flagrant.
And it should be.
Yeah. That was very unnecessary.
Yeah. The coach needs to talk to her. Look, you frustrated on the court. You don't throw away a foul.
Why would you do that? That makes no sense.
She didn't even have the ball, so you can't even say you was going after the ball or nothing.
Yeah. That was stupid.
Yeah.
They just call it a common foul, which to me that's a flagrant one. Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense. But because it was a ball out of bounds, the Fever got 2 free throws and then they got the ball back. All right, guys. Third quarter is over. The Indiana Fever are winning 54 to 49. 54-49. This is crazy. And Caitlin Clark is talking to the ref. And I understand why she's talking to the ref. That should have been a flagrant. Mm-hmm. That should have been a flagrant. I'm a fan of Kennedy Carter, but that was uncalled for.
Right. Completely
uncalled
And I'm wondering why they didn't call it, because when it comes to Caitlin, they've been calling everything anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering why they didn't call it. So I don't know if I didn't see her jawing at Kennedy. But when Kennedy did it, she was jawing at her.
Yeah. That's, you shouldn't be doing that.
Mm-mm. And it takes the momentum out of the game, too.
And you already down.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
It makes no sense at all. Guys, again, 54 Indiana Fever, 49 Chicago Sky. This is incredibly low scoring game. Mm-hmm. Yes, T. Davis Diamond is out. She's out with a non-COVID illness.
And we really needed her today.
Yeah. Alyssa says Clark always complains. But in this case, she has a right to complain.
Yeah.
She has a right to complain.
We agree that
because that was uncalled for.
Right.
That was very, very much uncalled for by Kennedy Carter.
We love Kennedy.
Yeah. Big fan of Kennedy Carter, but we call
it as it is.
We call a spade a spade.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
Regardless of whether we like a player or not. Mm-hmm. That was uncalled for. And
I think she knows better than that, so I'm not sure how she lost her cool on that.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it's not great. Mm-mm. At all.
No, I'm sure a teaspoon is.
Oh, she's hammering her. I'm sure. Mm-hmm.
And she may sit her for a few minutes just to let her think about it.
Yeah.
Because can't let this kind of thing get out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that this is the way you can play, this is not the way to play.
I agree.
Be competitive. That's not the way.
Alicia says, can you explain the Commissioner's Cup? Yeah, so the Commissioner's Cup is a thing that the WNBA has been doing since, I believe, 2021. It is a way to sort of raise the stakes for regular season play, where the East goes against the West. Well, the East goes against other Eastern teams. And it's regular season games, but they have the added bonus of it being a Commissioner's Cup game, which means if you win, then a certain amount of money gets donated to a cause of the winning team's choice. Ultimately, the number one team in the East goes against the number one team in the West for the Commissioner's Cup championship type of game. This is something that's been happening for a while. Again, since I think 2021 is when it started. But yeah, for the actual championship game, they get a lot of money. They get a whole lot of money in that championship game if they win.
And this is outside of their salary.
Outside of their salary, so you can if you make it to the championship game, I believe it's 500,000 that they split. But guys, I can do a specific video just on the Commissioner's Cup, if that is interesting. All right, guys, so we're about to start the fourth quarter.
It's down to the wire.
Hey,
it's down to the wire.
It is down to the wire. We about to see what these teams can do.
Mm-hmm.
We are about to see.
This guy has the ball coming down. Well, she kept Kennedy Carter in.
All right, ball goes to Elizabeth Williams, who hits the front end, misses it. Guys, if you all could, yes, listen to CF20 and hit that like button. Melissa Smith has the ball. Tried to get a jumper. Easy bucket, misses it.
Is it a jump ball?
Looks like that might be a jump ball. All right, jump ball. Melissa Smith and Elizabeth Williams. All right, Sky wins it. Marina Mabry with the ball. Gives it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy gives it to Angel. Angel makes a move. Angel misses the layup, but she is fouled by Katie Lou Samuelson. And I will say this. All game I'm seeing Kennedy Carter, she is willing to get the ball to the bigs. It feels like the rest of the guards for the Sky are not willing to pass it as much to the bigs.
Because they're trying to get their stats.
Yeah.
Instead of worried about winning the game.
Yeah. You
get it to your bigs. The likelihood is that they score. If they don't score, they get fouled.
Or they might even get it back to you. Mm-hmm. You know. Angel makes her first free throw. And she makes her second.
All right. 3-point game.
Yeah.
This is important.
Very, very important. All right. Erica Wheeler with the ball. She has Dana Evans on her. Passes it to Katie Lou, who gives it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell drove, popped it out. Ball goes to Katie Lou Samuelson. And Katie Lou Samuelson, she has been struggling this year, but that was a nice 3-point make by Katie Lou. Oh my goodness. Angel reached 2 missed layups.
What is going on with Angel?
Caitlin Clark with the ball. 3-point shot.
Is missed.
But
they get the rebound.
Rebound by the Indiana Fever.
She's not playing good at all.
Right now, it does feel like she's just throwing it up there. It does. It feels like she's just throwing it up there and trying to get a foul.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not how you need to play.
No.
Don't play for the foul. Play to make the shot. Kelsey Mitchell.
Good block by Elizabeth.
Yeah. Chicago ball. Shot clock violation.
They down by 6. That quick.
Yeah. 8 minutes to go. All right, Kennedy Carter has Caitlin on her. Gets into the paint.
Woo!
Kennedy Carter with the foul.
And one.
Kennedy Carter, man, she is good.
That's why she don't need to be doing that stupid stuff she was doing.
Yeah. Let your game do the talking. Don't try to show nobody up.
No.
Let your game show them up. All right, Kennedy makes that.
Play.
Yeah, she makes it.
They down by 3.
All right, Kelsey Mitchell taking the ball down the court. Gives it to Katie Lou. Passes it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has Marina Mabry on her. Gets a screen by Katie Lou.
She got to get out of there.
Caitlin's kind of trapped.
I was about to say, Marina had a box in. They had to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Marina had a boxed in.
and you see Teaspoon like that's
how you do it. That's how you do it.
Now let's kind of keep some momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Mm-hmm. So even though Marina's not scoring, she is defending, but we need her to do both. And that was just the first part of the game where Caitlin got boxed in.
Mm-hmm.
She's been shooting at will.
Brenda says the Sky better stop playing. Yeah.
It's like, stop playing around. Come on and win this game.
Michael, thanks so much for the super chat, says people acting like Angel didn't do that in college. She would just get foul calls then. Love Angel, but she ain't getting these calls at this level. Well, yeah, she's not getting the calls at this level. And yeah, she would. Her shot has never looked pretty, right?
Right.
But it would go in, and she would be able to get her on her own rebound in college. Like I feel like in college she was like the only player I've ever seen be able to miss shots so much and get her own rebound and put it right back up. And she tries and she keeps doing it until eventually she makes it or gets fouled or something like that.
She's aggressive.
Yeah,
she was aggressive at the rim,
but
in college for real.
But she was able to get her own rebounds.
Yeah.
Now she's not gonna get the foul calls like that.
No.
And she's gonna have a hard. She's gonna have a
rebound.
She's not gonna get it.
Right.
Because you're playing against better competition, and so it's one of those things where you have to make your shot. You have to, because
you gotta use the backboard more when she's that close to the rim.
Yeah,
use the backboard.
Well, even if she does, sometimes it just seems like she just is throwing something up there, and she's not doing it to score. She's doing it to either improve her positioning for a rebound, or she's doing it to get a foul call.
And she can't worry about that anymore.
You can't. You got to look to actually score.
Mm-hmm.
Foul calls don't matter.
No.
Because you likely ain't gonna get it.
Especially when that's all you shooting to do is to get fouled. Not shooting for the basket to go in.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Great comment, as usual, Michael. Let's see. Oh, they're showing Angel Reese's shoes.
Oh.
She got them customized. They look nice.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Wow. That was a high arcing shot.
Oh. It was a foul.
But it was a high arcing shot. she?
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell was fouled, I believe, by Angel Reese. She gets her second foul. She did hit a mid-range. She did. But need her to do more. All right, Kelsey Mitchell with the free throw line. Makes her first one.
Bounce. Would this be the first win for the Fever?
Second.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat the LA Sparks earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then LA played them again and beat them. All right, Dana Evans still in the game for the Sky. Marina Mabry gets the ball. She has Erica Wheeler on her. Gets the screen. Step back 3-point shot.
Yes.
Marina,
there you go, Marina.
Mabry. That's what the Sky needs.
Missing.
That's what the Sky needs.
Right there.
They need that 3-point shot.
Mm-hmm. The efficient one.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin Clark gives it out to Nalissa Smith at the 3-point line. Nalissa crossover, and she travels. Turnover. Yeah, this ref one says big shot, Marina. Yep.
Yes, we needed that one.
That's what Marina do. That's what she do, y'all. All right, Marina Mabry with the ball.
Good rebound.
Rebound, Angel Reese.
See that the way you right.
Oh, she gets the foul.
She get the foul, but she did just throw it up there.
Yeah,
she didn't try to score.
Yeah, she just threw it up there.
Teaspoon gonna have to talk to her about that. Because you may not get the foul.
Yeah.
So why not shoot when you throw it up there? Throw it up. Oh, she didn't even get the. She didn't go to the free throw line.
No, it wasn't a shooting foul.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, okay.
But they had the ball out of bounds, and Elizabeth Williams
just got a foul.
Moving screen. Got another foul.
See, they would have been tied up right now.
Mm-hmm. Fever with the ball. Ball goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark passed it out to Aaliyah Boston for a 3-point shot. Oh,
Aaliyah took a 3-point.
she can hit those. You can hit those. Yeah.
But I thought Caitlin traveled.
She probably did. They don't really call travels in the WNBA like they should. Dana Evans misses the runner.
Which I don't understand why she tried to shoot that.
I'm surprised she's even still in the game. To me, I would put Lindsay Allen in.
For her defense, that's why.
Nalissa Smith with a floater makes it 61-57. All right. Marina Mabry passes it to Kennedy Carter. That was a good pass to Kennedy. Kennedy gives it to Elizabeth.
What shot was that?
She's so slow.
What shot was that?
And then she has that horrible shot, and then on the defensive end, now she fouls Kelsey Mitchell. That's horrible. We need to get...
That was a good play by the Fever, though.
That was a great play. Caitlin Clark
set it up.
Passes it to Erica Wheeler, passes it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell didn't even land. She tried to do like a little alley-oop thing. Mm-hmm. Makes it, gets the foul. Oh my goodness. Or she just doesn't make it. She gets the foul though. This is absolutely horrible. Or she did make it. Okay, so. This is
she put Cardoso back in.
Good. It's a good,
but it may be a little bit too late though because they're down by 7 and we have 5.5.
Elizabeth is horrible today.
She again.
Kennedy Carter with the ball, pass it out to Dana Evans. Dana Evans with a 3-point shot. Dana misses it. Rebound, Marina Mabry. She got to give it to Camilla. There we go. Gives it to Camilla down low. Camilla making a move. She gets a foul called on her. All right. Aaliyah Boston has 5 fouls, guys.
Does she?
She needs one more foul and she's out. Wow.
That's probably gonna be the play of the game right there.
Yeah, that probably is the play of the game. Yeah. Wow.
Come on, Camilla.
Camilla misses her first free throw.
You need to make one of these.
Yes, that's 5 fouls on Aaliyah Boston. Yep.
There you go. At least made
Camilla
one.
makes a second. All right. All right, ball goes to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell for a 3-point shot. She misses it. But look who's there for the rebound. Caitlin Clark.
But she misses.
She misses it, but she was wide open. She got the rebound and it was wide open. Nobody was out there to guard her.
Yeah, she's missed her last 3.
Dana Evans for a 3-point shot. She misses
Why was that necessary for Dana to shoot? You had plenty of time on the clock. You down by 6. Why?
Not time for hero ball. Get the ball in the paint. All right, Kelsey Mitchell has the ball. 3-1. Aaliyah Boston misses the shot at the buzzer. Sky ball. Oh my goodness. Angel Reese. What was that? Angel calls for the ball. Camilla gives it to her, and then Angel Reese just
falls down.
Yeah.
And loses the ball.
She should have just let Camilla take it.
Well, she got Camilla all wrapped up there.
She's boxing out. And none of the other Sky players was boxing out. Did you see that? They showed Erica Wheeler boxing out Camilla Cardoso. She's boxing out. The Sky, they don't box out. They just jump and try to get the ball. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell. Get into the paint. She does get fouled.
That's Kenny third, I think.
Yeah, that's her third.
They ain't got no offense going.
Yeah, this is
in the last 3 minutes, they ain't had no offense. That last shot was Marina's.
This is a horrible game for the Chicago Sky. Absolutely horrible. All right. Kelsey Mitchell makes both of her free throws. Sky has the ball. Guys, the time is winding down. Time is now to score. Timeout by the Chicago Sky.
Yeah, she need a timeout. Need to pull them together.
66 Indiana, 58 Chicago Sky. Wow.
A little bit over 4 minutes left in the game.
This is crazy.
We're down by 8 now.
Yeah. But guys, let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think about this game. Let us know.
Who could she put in to replace Reese though?
Nobody.
Jolene,
thank you so much. Says love your channel, Quita. Thank you so much for rocking with us. The problem is who are you gonna put in? Isabel Harrison? No,
because she's not gonna.
You can't put Brianna Turner in because Brianna Turner ain't gonna do nothing.
No.
So
she's
it's
good
like
on defense, but
it's like your only option really is to have Camilla and Angel finish out the game in the post. But for the guards, you need to take out Dana Evans and put in Lindsay Allen. That's what you need to do. In my opinion, that is something that Teresa Weatherspoon should have done a while ago. She still hasn't done it.
Lindsay didn't play that much. She was in the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
And that was it.
Lindsay's not going to score. But at the same time, we need somebody who could just take care of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And she can do that. She's not going to, just shoot up anything. So David says, would signing Fair help? No. Meaning Deasia Fair. She just got waived from the for the Las Vegas Aces. No, that wouldn't help. Because it's not a guard shooting issue, because Dana can shoot.
Right.
Marina can shoot. Right? Kennedy Carter can shoot. It's just that
they're not taking care of the ball.
It's just that they're not taking care of the ball. They have no real effort in this game. So no. Having Deasia Fair would not help us at all, actually. Because we have good players. We got to get the ball down low consistently. The Sky, their identity does not mean to be in the guards. It does not. It is not success for the guards to just do everything every single game. You need to get it down in the paint. And now that you have Camilla, you absolutely need to get the ball down low to her. Let her decide what she wants to do.
Right.
If she wants to take it herself, boom, let her do it. If she gets it and she's kind of wrapped up, get to an open spot. Play. This team needs to play like how the Aces go through Asia Wilson, and the guards sort of align themselves where if she gets in a jam, she can pass it out to them and they can score. Play like that. Play through your posts. Play through your posts.
Now let's see what play they run.
All right. Dana Evans still in the game. Almost got the ball turned over. Marina gives it to Camilla. Angel was trying to get the rebound, but it was a foul on Alyssa Smith. So Angel Reese to the line for 2 points. Camilla tried to score, but Aaliyah Boston was right there to block it. To block it, yeah.
They about the same height, right?
No. Camilla's way taller than Aaliyah. All right.
Oh, yeah, she is. I'm looking now.
Angel Reese makes her first free throw.
Those have been her only points.
All right, Erica Wheeler with the ball. All right, Caitlin Clark has the ball. Dana is on her. She's driving.
Pushed her all the way to the basket.
Yeah. Dana allowed Caitlin to get all the way to the basket, get a bucket, score. Caitlin Clark. Dana Evans passes it out to Kennedy Carter for a 3-point shot. Kennedy Carter makes the bucket. All right, maybe this guy got a little bit of life in them. They're only down 7.
I got to get a stop down here, though.
Yeah.
You got to get a stop down here.
Caitlin Clark has the ball, gives it to Aaliyah Boston, gives it to Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler makes a move. Misses it.
Ooh, that's a good stop.
Kennedy Carter takes the ball up. It is a slight fast break. She gives it out to Dana Evans. Dana Evans with a mid-range shot. Dana Evans scores.
Finally. But I'm saying she had been making errors in this area.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want her to take it.
5-point game, guys. Caitlin Clark with the ball. She has Marina on her. It is a timeout for the Indiana Fever.
2:32 left.
All right, guys. We got a ball game. It's not a pretty one, but it's a close one. It is not a pretty one, but it's a close one. That's what we got to work with today. 2:32 left in the game. 68 Indiana Fever, 63 Chicago Sky. In that last play, they could have called a foul because Caitlin Clark did hit the deck, but they didn't call it. Score Chicago Sky. So we're gonna see.
I wish the refs were more consistent with their foul callings.
Yeah, sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I just think it depends on which ref it is that's doing the calling. Some of them are call anything you touch somebody, they call it touch fouls. Like, come on now. Let them play. Let them play.
Now, in that last play, I saw Caitlin Clark fall, but I didn't really see who knocked her down, and I didn't see. Oh, actually, we got replay on this thing. Let me just do a replay. Let's see.
She fell on this play right here.
Yeah. I believe so. Wait, when did she fall? All right, guys, we doing a replay of the fast break that Kennedy Carter had the ball. She's coming down the court. She gave it to Evans. Oh, that's a flop.
Yeah.
Angel Reese kind of extended her arm, and Caitlin Clark fell. I think I chalked that up to a flop. I checked that up to a flop. But yeah, it was.
When they gonna start punishing these teams for these flops?
It was Angel Reese, but
Angel was just standing there.
Well, she did extend her arm.
But that is not enough to make you fall like that.
But yeah, that was a flop though.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin wanted to get the call. That was a flop.
Mm-hmm.
That was very dramatic.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you're dramatic like that, sometimes you can actually get hurt.
Yeah.
In your dramatics.
It's like, look. But they need to start finding these people for these flops. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it.
You're supposed to get a tech for flops, but I still haven't seen them call it. All right, Caitlin Clark with the ball. She is getting double teamed by Marina and
Kennedy stole the ball.
Kennedy Carter
stole the ball. Oh,
Kennedy Carter with a fast break shot. Man,
wow!
Double team of Caitlin Clark led to her throwing the ball away. Kennedy Carter was right there.
Wow, 3-point game.
All right, closer game, guys. Closer game. All right.
She does good to keep Kennedy in that game.
Kelsey Mitchell for a 3-point shot.
It's missed.
Grazes the front of the rim. Angel Reese for the rebound.
Play smart, Dana. Play smart, Dana. Bringing the ball up the court.
Guys, Angel Reese is almost at a double-double. She has 8 points, 12 rebounds. 2 more points, you got another double-double. All right, Marina gets the ball to Kennedy. Kennedy gives it to
big girl.
Gives it to Camila Cardoso.
All right now.
Guys, it's a close
1-point game. 1:28 left in the game.
All right. Camila Cardoso on Aaliyah Boston. She gonna foul. Look. Yeah, she fouled. Yep.
Her hands are straight up though.
No, it wasn't. Her arms were extended out. They weren't straight up. They weren't straight up.
She's got to learn. Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
If her arms were straight up, they went over in a look. She started it out upright, and then she should have really blocked the ball.
Big shot, Aaliyah. Yes. Aaliyah Boston with the and one. That's a huge bucket.
Yeah.
Huge bucket for the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
That may have put a nail in the coffin.
Yep.
That might have put a nail in the coffin.
Well, especially if when they come out of this timeout, if the Sky's not able to get a bucket, they got to get a bucket out of this timeout. It's a 4-point lead, but if they get a bucket, they're gonna go back down the floor, come back down. You know what I'm saying? Because you're 2 scores down, so you need at least 1 bucket.
Yeah, and guys, this actually might be this is a good lineup for the Indiana Fever. They got Nalissa Smith, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Erica Wheeler on the court right now. For the Sky, we have Angel Reese, Marina Mabry, Dana Evans, Camila Cardoso, and Kennedy Carter. And guys, in terms of defense, Aaliyah Boston is cooking Camila Cardoso. She's cooking her right now. Cooking her. And that's not something that that's not something I expected to see.
Well, it's her first game.
It is her first game.
So
it is her first game.
So she's a little rusty now.
Yeah, she is.
So
I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting to see some blocks. But Aaliyah Boston is showing us that, we know Aaliyah Boston.
I was about to say this is who she is.
This is who she is, but this wasn't who she was in the first couple games of the season.
But last season,
yeah, we saw her
Aaliyah
last
Boston
season.
was awesome, and she made a name for herself last season.
Yeah. But Camilla has to stay out of foul. She has to not foul. She's at 5 fouls right now.
Camilla?
Yeah. Camilla got the ball, but she traveled.
You mean Kennedy?
No, that was Camilla.
Oh, I thought she passed it out to Kennedy.
No.
Oh, she traveled before.
Yeah.
Oh.
She traveled. Well, Erica Wheeler with the ball, taking it down the court.
That's game.
As the point guard right now for the Indiana Fever. Gives it to Aaliyah Boston. That makes sense. Yeah, get Camilla fouled out. Aaliyah Boston.
Make her give it up. Make her give it up. Make her give it up.
With the jumper, misses it. Dana Evans with the ball.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Dana Evans is fouled by Erica Wheeler. And I believe they're in the bonus. So I believe this is free throws for Dana Evans.
Dana need to make both of these.
She makes her first.
To give them a chance. Make it a 2-point game. And she makes
all right,
both.
2-point game, guys. 2-point game.
No foul.
Let's see.
Foul.
Caitlin Clark with the ball. They gonna wind down the clock.
Just don't let them score. You'll be all right.
All right, Caitlin Clark gets the screen by Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it, tries to pass it in the paint to Nalissa Smith.
I thought that was Sky Ball.
All right, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball went out of bounds. 4 seconds left. Indiana ball.
They're calling timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely can't get that ball tossed in under the basket. They can't let that happen.
Yeah.
When they go to sleep.
Jordy says take Wheeler out. I would say keep Wheeler in because bad pass, but at the same time, I say keep her in because they're able to keep this lead up. Or not keep the lead up, but they're still winning, and they're still scoring. So I would say keep her in. Actually, I'm not aware of anything happening with Lexi Hull, but she has not gotten in the game so far today. All right, guys, 4 seconds left in the shot clock. We're gonna see. Can the Chicago Sky get a stop? Can they? Can they get a stop? Whew. Let's see.
Intense here.
See about these 4 seconds.
We didn't think it was going to come down to this.
All right, Caitlin Clark came out on the ball. Gives it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell on the run. Jumper. She misses it. Rebound. Angel Reese. Kennedy Carter has it. Gives it to Marina Mabry.
Come on, y'all. Get your shot set.
Marina Mabry has it. She has Kelsey Mitchell on her. Makes a move. Gets fouled. Wow. Nalissa Smith fouls Marina Mabry. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that was a foul by Melissa Smith. That was a foul. So Marina Mabry is going to get to the free throw line. The Chicago Sky was bailed out. They were bailed out because that was a dead play.
Mm-hmm. Well, Marina got to make both of these.
She has to. She missed the first one. That might be ball game. Maybe she should intentionally miss this. She probably should intentionally miss this. All right, she makes the free throw, the second one. 1 point game. Wow. Indiana's using their reset timeout. They're using their reset timeout.
So that gets them to the half court.
Yeah. Bad. Marina Mabry. Yeah, she choked.
You gotta have a clean. They gotta get a clean in-bass though.
It's over. Game over. The Chicago Sky has lost to the Indiana Fever. Wow. Indiana has defeated the Chicago Sky 71-70, guys. It was an ugly game, but it was a close game. But ultimately, the Indiana Fever did what they needed to do to get the win. And guys, the game is over. That is the end of the game. Marina Mabry had a chance to tie up the game, but she choked at the free throw line, and we see the result. We see the result is that the Indiana Fever end up winning the game by 1 point, guys, by 1 point. Guys, the final score is 71, Chicago Sky, 70, the Indiana Fever. The Chicago Sky really did miss Diamond and Shields in this game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. On the defensive end, absolutely. But ultimately, the Indiana Fever get the job done. They played a pretty decent game. Mm-hmm. And they got a win in a game that they shouldn't have won. But what it takes is hard work, determination, grit, and the luck of the draw, honestly. Mm-hmm. And that's what the Indiana Fever had. You had players step up today for the Indiana Fever. It starts, in my opinion, it starts with Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith did a good job today. She had 17 points in this game, 9 rebounds. Really did look good. She had 2 steals in this one. Melissa Smith, off the bat, she did what she needed to do. On the both offensive and defensive side. Yes, that last foul on her, yes, that was a blunder. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it was a good game.
But Marina bailed out by not making that second one.
Yeah. So Melissa Smith did a really good job today. Kelsey Mitchell, really phenomenal job today. She had 18 points in this one. She had that alley-oop layup that really did give Indiana the momentum to finish out the game with the win. She did her thing. She really did. Caitlin Clark also did her thing. Almost with a double-double in this one. She had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. She missed a lot of shots. Her shot was not falling at all. But even if your shot's not falling, that doesn't mean it's over.
Right.
You can still get your teammates involved, and that's what she did.
She sure did.
That is absolutely what she did in this game. She got her teammates involved. She stayed on the court. And she had 5 turnovers, which, not great, but not as bad as we've seen this year. This is a Indiana team that barely they didn't play their bench that much, right? Erica Wheeler played the most out of the bench production. They only have 5 points off the bench for the Indiana Fever. It was the starters that did the majority of the work for this team. That's the ball game. That's what happens. That is absolutely what happened. And guys, I do want to just show you all the box score so you can see it for yourself. Now guys, here's kind of how things kind of shaped out for this game. The first quarter, it was pretty close, but from the get-go, Indiana finished the quarter with the lead. Mm-hmm. And, second quarter, pretty evenly matched. Third quarter, pretty evenly matched. The fourth quarter, the Chicago Sky, yes, we did outscore them in that fourth quarter, but we still lose. Why? Because they made shots. They hustled more, and we didn't. And that's the score, guys. That is absolutely the score. In terms of bench points, we did our thing. 33 bench points for the Chicago Sky, which is good, right? But it wasn't enough because the starters weren't doing much of anything for the Chicago Sky. Nope. Yes, the bench players were doing stuff. Mainly Kennedy Carter was scoring, and Camilla was scoring as well. But again, not enough because the starters were not doing a good job in this game. In terms of turnovers, 15 turnovers for the Chicago Sky, 11 for the Indiana Fever. And then points off turnovers, yes, we win the points off of turnovers game, but again, that's not enough.
Right.
Not enough. And guys, I am a huge fan of Teresa Weatherspoon, but I think she dropped the ball on this one. She should have taken out Dana Evans, but she was probably thinking, well, we need the scoring, and Dana can score, and Lindsey Allen can't.
But taking care of the ball was more important.
Yes. So in terms of points, Christy Wallace, 10 points. Nalissa Smith, 17. Aaliyah Boston, 10. Though her impact is way more than 10 points. Way more than 10 points. I think Aaliyah Boston really did save the game for this Indiana Fever team. Kelsey Mitchell had 18 in this one. Caitlin Clark, as I said earlier, had 11. Grace Berger was in the game, but she didn't play very well, so she got put on the bench. But for the Chicago Sky, Michaela Onyenwere did get the start for the Sky, but it was clear from the get-go that Michaela Onyenwere was not the player we needed, so she barely played.
Is she the only other player that they would switch out for Diamond?
Yeah. Because they both play the small forward role. You can put Kennedy in there. But
they need Kennedy off the bench.
But also Michaela and Diamond has the height that Kennedy doesn't. But Diamond was out sick today. She non-COVID illness for those who don't know. But Angel Reese, she was getting rebounds, including a whopping 8 rebounds, but quite a few of those rebounds were on her own miss. And that's something that we've seen in college, but she wasn't making the buckets that she needed to make. And that's the result of this game. Mm-hmm. And we needed her to make shots.
Yeah.
Again, 2 of 9 in this game. 2 of 9. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Makes another free throw, we're tied. This is a game. Elizabeth Williams, horrible game. I don't know what was going on with Elizabeth Williams. She played bad. Really, really bad in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Mom, what do you think about Elizabeth Williams?
I told you I don't understand how you could play so fantastic the previous game, and even where you get the player of the game, and then you play this horrible today. Mm-hmm.
Against the Sparks, she was dominant.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Now,
is it that they think, oh, we got this, and so it don't matter how we play? Is it a mental breakdown?
Yeah.
Possible when they think they got a team, they play differently versus when they know they have to play hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mental thing. Oh, we got to play hard because if we don't play hard, we won't win this. But we got this, so we don't play as hard. That's a bad. I think it's a mental thing.
It seems that way.
She only had 2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points in this one. Only 5 rebounds. Angel Reese led in rebounds with 13. Marina Mabry, she had an off game. Yeah, she ends up with 15 points, but really, really off game.
Yeah.
Really, really off game. Her shots just were not falling like they normally do. Mm-hmm. And there were some like hustle plays that she just
gave up.
She gave up. And guys, we are Sky fans, but we are realistic. We actually know the game, right? Mm-hmm. And if someone's not playing right, if someone's messing up, we're gonna call it out. And for Marina, she didn't have a good game. She's playing pretty poorly the entire game.
Yep.
Booker B, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, glad to see Camilla back. We need to go back to the drawing board. My ideal starting lineup is Lindsay, Marina, Diamond, and Diamond if healthy, and Angel and Camilla. So here's the thing, Booker B. While Dana Evans, in my opinion, did not have a good game, I would not put her off the bench.
Right.
I think Dana has earned a starting spot, and I think it's going to take a lot more for her to lose that starting spot.
Right.
So yes, towards the end of the game, I was saying yes, take out Dana Evans for Lindsay Allen. However, I don't think Lindsay Allen is the starter for the Sky.
No.
I think it's still Dana, because Dana does provide that shooting
and defense.
That full court defense that the Sky needs.
Right.
Yes, she does need to get better at passing. Yes, there were times when the posts were open and she didn't pass it to him. Absolutely. But that is not enough to have her not start for the Sky. So I do believe that Dana Evans is PG1 for this year. I absolutely do believe that. But we do need more from her in terms of her overall court vision. Mm-hmm. It's not like she played terrible. She didn't. She really didn't. She had 12 points. She had fantastic defense in this game. 5 of 11 from shooting. So it's not that bad. It's just the stuff that she should have done that she didn't do. That to me is problematic. She took care of the ball, so that's not the problem. It's there are times when there are slivers of opportunity in the post, and you don't give them the ball. And to me, that's a thing. Like, Dana Evans is a shooting guard that's trying to be a point guard. She's doing a pretty decent job at it, but there's something about vision that a point guard has that Dana does not have. And and that's something that.
But she had it before.
No, she didn't. She never had it.
Well, when I say she had it before, in last season, she did good.
She did good because she wasn't the point guard.
She was a shooting guard.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot.
She would come in and play the point guard position at times, but they brought her in to shoot.
Right, because that was the reason.
But
right.
Now her role has changed. Now she's PG1. So now you got to you're in charge of controlling the flow, of getting your teammates involved, and all that stuff.
So maybe Teaspoon needs to reiterate that to her of what her real job on the floor is, especially initially from the start of the game. Like when she pulls out and put Lindsay in, Lindsay is the guard. But when she brings both of them in together, Lindsay is going to be the guard and she's going to be the shooting guard, right? Because it was one time in the last game she put both of them in together.
Yeah, but I don't think she did that today.
No, she didn't do it today.
That actually would have been nice to have done that, but again, I chalk this game up to coaching. I really do. I'm a big fan of Teaspoon. I think she's going to work wonders with this team. But to me, I think she made some mistakes. I think she made some mistakes in terms of the players who were in at the end of the game. And also just sort of throughout the game. I think we should have saw Lindsay Allen play a lot more. Mm-hmm. We should have seen
maybe even Turner got in a little bit.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think she would have been able to help?
No. Brandon Turner's going to ride the bench for the rest of the year. We only needed her because Camilla was hurt. Brandon, no. Mm-mm. No.
I thought she had more defense though. No, she don't have any offense.
But you need both, though.
But I'm saying at one point they were not doing good on defense. So just for a few minutes, just to see if she could have changed the game.
I disagree.
I think that she should have changed a few things.
Well, maybe she could have tried it just to see.
I mean, even for a couple minutes, just to see if that could make a difference.
Yeah.
And them not getting up and down the floor, because they were getting up and down the floor at will.
Yeah.
And that was the issue. Hey.
I mean, maybe instead of putting Elizabeth Williams back in the game towards the end, you could have brought Breezy in, sure.
Because Elizabeth Williams
she wasn't doing nothing. Yeah,
she wasn't giving us no points.
So maybe, yeah. Okay, I hear you, Mama. I hear you, Mama. Guys, if you all could please hit that like button, because don't y'all love this commentary between me and Mama? We gotta talk about this game. We don't always agree with everything, agree about everything, but we have a discussion. And if you all are enjoying this, please hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. It really does help the channel out a whole lot when you all can hit that like button. Also, guys, if you all can make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you are watching this on Twitter, if you all could hit that like button and hit that follow button on Twitter. All right. Let's kind of wrap up this conversation. But I think we do have a super chat that came in. Thank you to Des Vintage, who gave a super chat. Says Carter, Mabry, Reese, and Camilla needs to start. Yeah. Michael says, bring in the Globetrotter Alexis Morris. Oh, that'd be a disaster. I like Alexis Morris. Don't get me wrong.
Where's she at now?
She playing and one. She was a Harlem Globetrotter. She was signed with and one.
Oh.
So she's just. I don't think she'll ever play professional, like actual professional women's basketball again. She was teammates with Angel Reese. All right. Drizzy Dez, thank you so much, says Notre Dame has been costing some games. Enrique, now Marina. Dana Evans better get ready to learn Russian. Well, Drizzy Dez, I mean, but you do know that basically all players in the W play overseas. Dana Evans plays for a team called Besiktas. They are, I forgot what country they're in, but they're in Europe. So I don't know if the Dana Evans needs to learn Russian thing was a dig or like what that was, but they all play overseas. So yeah, Besiktas is a Turkish team. That's where Dana Evans plays at. Again, Dana Evans still, in my mind, is the starting point guard for this team. I just think they should have made Teaspoon should have made a change at the towards the end of this game, and she didn't. And that's what happened, you know. So I don't know if that was a dig or not, but yeah. A lot of WNBA teams have learned Russian because they were in Russia. Candace was in Russia. Brianna Stewart, Dinah Taurasi, basically all the who's who of women's basketball players, they all played in Russia. Right now, not anymore because
of the season.
Well, no, because of when that happened to Brittany Griner, they all left.
Oh, nobody's going to Russia.
So no one's going to Russia right now. They're all going to like Turkey or China or like somewhere else. But yeah. Anyway, Booker B, thank you so much for the super chat. Says ESPN sent a notice titled "Clark Gets the Last Laugh." That's funny. That is funny.
Well, this was what they wanted anyway.
Yeah.
But they didn't play the game. The Chicago Sky just didn't play the game they needed to play to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom line.
I agree. Thank you so much for you. Says Quita is over 400 likes. Let's get her to 500. Please hit that like button. Yes. Please hit that like button, guys. That would be very, very helpful. Carmela says, I get what Mama is saying. She's saying it for nothing else. Was saying, wait. The change of the momentum and the tempo, even if it would have been just like for like 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Michaela says Quita don't know the jokes. I guess I don't. I don't know. Selfmade Rich says Carter needs to start. I am willing to lobby about this. Well, I will say if Diamond's still out with a non-COVID illness, yes, next game Kennedy Carter needs to start. Absolutely. But if Diamond's back, I say
Diamond has to start.
Yeah, because Diamond provides defense.
Yes.
And that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, Diamond's not going to score like that, and she's not that efficient and whatnot. But yeah,
we would have won the game if Diamond was in the game.
I think so. Yeah, if Diamond would have started instead of Michaela Onyenwere, yes. Yeah, we would have won the game. Yeah. Let's see. Who else are we going to talk about? We already talked about Dana Evans a little bit. She had 12 points in this one. She had 4 assists, 4 rebounds. So she was passing the ball, but it's more of the missed opportunities, not so much of not taking care of the ball, because she does take care of the ball. That's for sure. But Kennedy Carter,
19 points,
led the squad. 19 points. Yeah,
off the bench.
Yeah, and 6 assists. Because did you guys notice in this game that it was Kennedy Carter who was looking for the post? She was actively looking for the post. And look, she still scored 19 points. So it proves
you can still get your points and feed the ball. So Dana shouldn't be worried about that. Feed the post.
Mm-hmm. Feed the post. Feed the post. Because that's what this team is. This is not a guard team.
Right.
In order for this team to win, the post got to make some stuff happen. Right. And certain teams have certain things. Right. So like the Phoenix Mercury, they're a team that is all about the guard play. Right. It's either Kalia Copper or Diana Taurasi or Sophie Cunningham or one of them that's doing something, because Brittany Griner is out. They got Natasha Mack starting. Like, they're not a post team. So in order for them to win, the guards have to go off. For the Sky, we need to ensure that for the future, it's not this type of box score. Mm-mm. You don't need it. I don't think this is helpful for you to have the guards basically scoring all the points for the Sky. Mm-hmm. Not
when you have bigs.
Yeah. Once Camilla gets fully healthy.
Yes.
Move Elizabeth Williams to the bench. And almost every single play.
Feed the post.
You need to kind of play like how look at what Dawn Staley ran with Camilla. Mm-hmm. And yes, it's not the same thing. College and WNBA is different, but the idea that you're going to the post first, mm-hmm. and you're going from the post and then you're going out. That's what this guy needs to do, mm-hmm. going forward. That's our pathway to victory. It's not, let me dribble. Let me do a step back and I'm a splash that in your face. Even though Marina Mabrey can hit that stuff, even though Dana Evans can hit that stuff. If all you are doing is relying on that, what happens if those shots don't work?
Right.
What happens if you have an off game? It's fine to have an off game. Mm-hmm. But if all you're relying on is you being able to shoot from the 3-point line and whatnot, you're screwed. Mm-hmm. You're absolutely screwed. The Chicago Sky, they make 2 3-pointers today. 2 3-pointers. They shot 16% from the 3. 16%. The Indiana Fever weren't that much better, but they were at least 6 of 25, 24%, so better. That messes up.
Because they were not relying on the 3-pointer.
They were getting
Caitlin
was
she was off on her 3-pointer, so that's the only 3-pointer they're relying on. They ain't relying on everybody else's 3-pointer.
Yeah, because they can get the ball in the paint.
Right.
You also have guards that can get in the paint. Kelsey Mitchell, scoring in the paint.
Yeah, she was. Right at the circle.
Yeah.
She's right there. It's like every time, that's what she wants.
Booker B says Twitter is calling Angel a dirty player for Clark's flop. See, the thing is, Twitter is not real life, guys. That was a severe flop by Caitlin Clark.
Yes, it was.
Yes, Angel Reese extended her arm, but it is no way
that
extension is going to cause her to fall like that. It was a complete flop. But people gonna call, Angel all these names. Because again, there are certain people on the internet who only, and it's fine to come through the games through Caitlin. I think that's fantastic. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenal player. But there are certain people who are always looking for a reason to call Caitlin a victim of something. And Caitlin Clark is not a victim. She doesn't want you to see her as a victim. She is not. She is a straight up baller.
Yes, she is.
She's a baller that's going to talk trash, that's going to show you up and drain threes in your face and all this other stuff. And that's what she's supposed to do, man. That's what she's supposed to do. So all these people, I know when I go on Twitter, I'm going to see it. There's a lot of people who, they want to say all this stuff about everybody that Caitlin faces. Caitlin's a big girl. She's 22. I mean, she's not that old, but she's a baller. She wants to play. She wants to play hard, and she don't want you to take it easy on her. All right?
Because that's not who she is.
That's not who she is. Yes, she gonna complain to the refs, and which she should.
Well, on that play,
that Kennedy Carter play,
that was a different play.
That was absolutely uncalled for by Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter should have got a flagrant for that one. She didn't, but she should have got. She should have got one. Absolutely. That Angel one, that was good no call.
No.
That wasn't a foul.
No.
So, good no call.
And I'm just, the flop thing gets on my nerves. It's just.
Mama, it's the game. It happens in the NBA.
But when
happens
Angel
in the WNBA.
got neck choke by Thomas, like a horse collar. It was like, what in the world? She literally, I was like, now that's what you call a flagrant foul for.
Yeah, it was a flagrant too. Yeah.
And remember, she got tossed from the game, but that's when somebody really, they're going to fall. That ain't no play thing, But a lot of this stuff, I'm sick of seeing it. We see it in the NBA all the time. They do a lot more flopping than the WNBA. But some of our players have learned to do it in the WNBA as well, and it just takes away from the game. It takes away from the game. Let's play the game. Let the refs do the refs' job. Let them do their job. Let them call a foul that's an actual foul. And then I'm glad there was no reviews in this game.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of the reviews too. Everybody want to review. Come on. Just play the game. The refs are not going to get every call right. We already know that. We know some of them are unfair. We already know that. But some things are just slowing down the game for no reason. That didn't happen in today's game, but I'm watching all the games, and that's what I'm saying when I'm saying. So you all hear me ranting. I'm sorry. But I'm just, and then I'm sick of players saying that wasn't no foul. You fouled that player. Why you saying that wasn't no foul? You looking like that wasn't no foul, so you never supposed to get fouled. It's like, what? It's craziness.
Y'all, mama got little things about the game that bothers her.
Yeah.
And those are some of those things where mama can go on for a long time.
I did go on a rant. I'm sorry.
No, but rants are cool. I like rants. I like rants. But you are not a fan of flopping at all.
I am not.
I am, in general, I don't mind it either way. But as a Sky super fan, I don't like when other teams are flopping against us. But in general, I'm just like, it's a part of the game. The refs never call it, so it's like, why not flop if the refs aren't going to call it?
But they do call it a foul a lot of times when they flop.
I know. I'm saying. It is now against the rules to flop in the WNBA. They made that rule, I think, last year, and to this day, I have yet to see someone get called for flopping. To this day,
that's why they're going to continue to do it.
That's why they continue. Yeah, same thing in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
players flop. I actually think they flop way more in the NBA than
they do. That's what I said. That's what I said.
The WNBA, they don't flop as much as the NBA. You watch the NBA.
They flopping all the time. And,
all the time.
The star players are the main ones doing it.
Oh. They call LeBron La Flop.
Yeah, he always used to do it. That's like,
that's what he do.
Get yourself up, boy.
That's what he
like,
do.
ain't nothing wrong with you, and nobody touched you.
That's what that's what players do, and they get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat Tour, aka Michael, thanks so much for the super chat. Says Carter/Cardoso is going to be the best combo with Mabry there to nail the open shots. That's the formula, in my opinion. I actually think that's a cool formula.
I like that.
I think it's a cool formula right there.
I like that.
Let's see. Futuristic says, stop with the cope. Fever won, Clark won. I mean, yeah, they won. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
what that's about.
Yeah, I don't either.
We don't have no problem with it. It happened, and we understand.
You know. The Indiana Fever was the better team,
right?
And in my opinion, the better team should win, and they did.
Right.
The Sky didn't deserve to win. Sky played like crap. They play horrible. Mm-hmm. They did not deserve to win. So yes, Caitlin Clark, Nalissa Smith, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and the Indiana Fever beat the Chicago Sky.
Yes,
that is not a problem at all. In my opinion, that's as a Sky fan, I'm mad at the team for not playing well, but they deserve to lose, and they did. So it is what it is. She got Jesus 87. All right, she got Jesus. Says agreed, mama. I love that name. She got Jesus. Lejeune says, hey Sky Mama, good to see you.
Hello.
FM says we love rants. We do. We love rants here. So Mama, if you ever want to go off and do your rant, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So guys, we are about to get out of here. The game is over. The Chicago Sky has lost to the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever are now 2 of 8 on the season. So shout out to them for winning another game. Guys, the Indiana Fever have gone through the gauntlet in the last 3 weeks. They have gone through the absolute gauntlet, and they got a win on their way out of that gauntlet. They have not practiced in forever because they've been traveling to games and whatnot. They ended it with a win. Mm-hmm. Now they're going to be able to rest a little bit. They're going to be able to recoup, make some decisions about what they want to do going forward. But yeah, this Indiana Fever team does get the win. So yeah, they're 2 of 8 on the season. And guys, remember, there are 40 games this season. So they're a good portion of the way there.
Have they played the most games than anybody, any other team?
Yes.
Why did they
that's their schedule. That is their schedule.
I thought they used to kind of like at least keep in step for the most part.
They have played 10 games so far this season.
Wow. And
the Sky have only played 7.
Okay. They just a little bit ahead of everybody then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, not too.
I thought it was a little bit more. Okay.
But yeah, they've played a lot of games. Mm-hmm. A whole lot of games. Again, 2 of 8 for the Indiana Fever. They're in 11th place in the W. And you compare, those 10 games to 8 that most of these other teams have played. And in the Las Vegas Aces, they've only played 6 games so far. So, there is a disparity in terms of players playing.
Okay.
I think we got a couple more super chats, and then I think we are going to be done.
Okay.
Let's see. JB, thank you so much for the super chat, and thanks for being an awesome mod. JB says, Sky must look for the post. Part of Angel's struggles is not getting the ball as much as she should. Mm-hmm. Bad game, but we move. The media is making this loss more than it actually is. The sky will be fine.
Yes,
I do think the sky will be fine. Yeah,
they'll be fine.
Yeah, they will be fine. Bad game. Something they absolutely need to learn from. Absolutely, and ensure that this doesn't happen again. But yeah, I think ultimately they'll be fine. Yeah. But I mean, honestly, that's kind of, by the media, I assume you mean like Twitter and like ESPN and whatnot. And I mean, that's that's what they're supposed to do, right? They're supposed to exaggerate. Well, that's not what they're supposed to do, but that's what they do. They exaggerate things. They build up hype to get you to pay attention to them. That's what they do,
Build up hype.
On here, we just kind of give it to you straight. But yeah, there's, it is what it is. Yes, the sky will be fine, but this is a good win for the Indiana Fever. Both are true. Oh wait, already read that one. Book of B, thanks so much for the super chat, says, don't mind him, Quita. He's in the comments saying Angel Reese is a bust, and all the and the Petty Sky are on Caitlin Clark charter flights.
What?
I mean, that's what some people say.
You know what? I'm so sick of hearing this about this charter flight thing. I'm sick of hearing about it. I understand that they originally got the first charter flight. This is not about one team. This is about 12 teams that all are going to have charter flights. So I wish people would stop that nonsense. Yes, they got the first one. How many weeks ago was that now? And we're still talking about it. Why? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. This is not because of Caitlin Clark that we got charter flights. They talked about charter flights last season.
And there were some charter flights last season, just wasn't for the whole season.
So I don't know what people need to stop this nonsense. Caitlin Clark is not the whole WNBA. Just like LeBron's not the whole NBA.
And that's on facts. That's on facts. Jesse says, "Mama spicy."
Yeah. But I'm just sick of this one person thing.
Well, because I think people want an excuse to down the WNBA. That's what they want, because ultimately they don't want the WNBA to be successful. They don't like it, and so they want to find anything to down these ladies and whatnot. Yes, absolutely. Is Caitlin Clark the reason for some of the sellouts we've had this year, for the attendance being the way it is, for the ratings on TV? Absolutely. Yes, give her the flowers for that. But all of the WNBA is not her.
Right.
And she would be the first person to tell you this. Like, Caitlin does not want all of these people saying all this crazy stuff on her behalf. She doesn't want that.
But the WNBA existed before Caitlin came in.
Yeah.
So this is what people are still not getting. Before she came in, the WNBA existed and was doing well. Are they doing better? Yes, because she's gotten the attention of the media, and the media has blown some things out of proportion. There are all these rookies that came in. They all are good. She was number one. Yes, she is number one. Nobody's taking that from her. She deserved to be number one. Mm-hmm. She proved to be number one. That's fine. But when you put everything on one person's shoulder for a whole league,
that's not fair to her.
Not only that, it's going to cause disaster. Yeah. Because let's say if Caitlin got hurt, then you ain't got no league, right? That's what you all are saying. Or that's what people are saying. If Caitlin not in it, ain't no WNBA. Stop the lying. That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah. Y'all just heard another one of my rants.
Sorry, I'm saying sorry,
but you're right though. You're right though. You are absolutely right. Jesse says, "Can we get a good 5-minute rant on your channel for Mama?"
I'm not intended to do rants, but when we're talking about certain things, it gets under my skin a little bit, because I think people are not speaking truth. They're speaking what they want. Speak truth. You can't. You truth you can say every single day of the week. But when you make you fascinated about certain things just because of this, you like go up, down, up, down. That's the way you become. And poor Caitlyn, she does not want the WNBA to be on her shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a big shoulder to carry.
She don't want it.
That's a lot of weight for such a small woman to have on her shoulder mentally, emotionally. She doesn't want that. She got a whole team. What is it, 12 of them? She's not the Fever. Without her other teammates, they cannot win a game. That's not Caitlyn. For the WNBA, for the Fever. Yes, the ratings are up because of her. She was the number one pick. That's why. That's the reason. And she's great. Nobody's taking that away from her. Come on now. I love Caitlyn. We went to Iowa to see Caitlyn because I wanted to see her.
We literally went to Iowa to see Caitlin Clark because we were so excited.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Now, I guarantee you, it'll be people who hear us talking, and they will say, they hate Caitlin Clark and blah, blah, blah.
They don't know the truth.
Guys, please. Caitlin, she is phenomenal.
Yes.
But no one player is a team.
Right.
It's the same thing when LeBron came to the NBA. It was all about LeBron. And LeBron, he was the king. He was fantastic, but he wasn't all of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mm-mm. Yes, they ran on like he was the engine that got them going. And when he left, the Cleveland sucked until he came back and whatnot. So I do kind of compare Caitlyn to LeBron a little bit in terms of the way that they're changing the game for the league. Right. LeBron changed the NBA. He did. Caitlyn's changing the WNBA. That's fantastic. There is nothing wrong with that. That is great. But at the same time, they are not the end all be all because you can't have a team with one player, right? So absolutely, focus on her. She's great. But at the same time, it's not all on her shoulders. Mm-mm. She did not create the WNBA. No. She didn't. No. She's helping to bring us to a new heights, absolutely. But she's not the end all be all. She's not the sole reason why there are charter flights. There were charter flights for the last several years for the WNBA. I made a video about it. If you want to see it, go to my channel and you can watch it.
But a lot of people don't know that.
They don't know that. They don't because they don't want to know that. They don't follow the WNBA. Right. Or if they do know that, they're like, oh, that's whatever, you know. But the WNBA, there were charter flights for the entire playoffs last year. There were charter flights for certain games, especially when a team was playing back to back. There were charter flights for that. So it wasn't a full season charter flights, but they did exist. And the year before, it existed for the finals. So it's not like she was drafted and immediately they were like,
"Oh, we're gonna do charter flights." Yeah, that's what people think, though. That's what they think. That
they just thought of this grand idea.
Because some of it is the media pushing that too. Yeah. They're pushing some of this nonsense. Speak truth, and you can speak it every day of the week.
Well, but truth doesn't give you views. It doesn't. If it doesn't get you views and clicks, and that's what certain entities want. They want WNBA hates Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is the only reason the WNBA is successful. They want all of that stuff because it leads to them getting clicks. That's what
right. But
if you go on YouTube right now, you see a whole bunch. You Google Caitlin Clark WNBA, you see a whole bunch of horrible videos right now because that's what people want. People want a reason to be like, Caitlin's amazing. Rest of the WNBA sucks. Like that's what people want.
The problem is this: when you don't speak truth and you elevate stuff to a certain level that it doesn't need to be, people only hear that version and they can't hear anything else. Whether it's in black and white and it's proven, they won't see it, they won't hear it. That's the problem with media in general. And I don't want to get into politics, y'all, but that's the wrong with the politics right now. So you can see something in black and white. You can go everywhere and pull the same thing that's black and white, legitimate sites, not these sites sometimes that people are making, legitimate sites that don't change because of people. You can see that, and people still will not believe it. Oh no, that's not what such and such say. Wait a minute, what are the real facts? When Quita is looking at this, she's looking at the actual WNBA site to pull information from. She's not pulling it out of a hat. Because if you pull it out of a hat, then you can say anything you want to say, right?
And people believe it.
And people will believe it.
And they quote you.
And they'll quote you, say, Quita said. But Quita is consistent getting legitimate information. And I just, when it comes to the WNBA, we still in the early part of the season. So we got time to change this narrative. Because we have a lot of stars across the 12 teams. We have a lot of stars. Even with the losing teams, they still have stars. So, we have to spread the wealth, as they say. Spread the wealth. Don't just talk about one player. Because we don't, like when she went out earlier today and we thought she twisted her ankle, that would be almost the worst thing for some people right now. If she twisted her ankle and she couldn't play for one game. It'd be like, oh, we not watching no game because Caitlin not playing. Wait a minute. Even the best of players sometimes get hurt. And yes, they're doing everything they can to get back to the game because people relying on them. Their team relying on them. The public relying on them. Everybody. Again, all that weight on the shoulder. She's a rookie. And she'll probably be Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely, yeah.
So she got time. She got plenty of time.
She got plenty of time and plenty of talent.
Yes. So, that's the end of my rant. I'm sorry.
All right. JB, thanks so much for the super chat, says, agreed, Mama Quita. Gotta stop with these takes to diminish the WNBA. Using Clark to do it too. It's sad. We have to do better. Downside of the WNBA growing. Yeah, I will say that I don't think it's a necessarily downside. I think it's it's not good, but it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to educate new fans. And guys, I will say, I don't want this to be a thing where legacy WNBA fans are feel threatened by this new group of fans that have come through, or being very annoyed and upset and
or turned off.
Yeah, or making the newer people feel like they don't belong in terms of being the fans of the WNBA. I think it's an opportunity for us to educate people, and that is as truly what I try to do on this channel. But I think it's a big tent. Everybody's welcome. But we're gonna make sure that you understand what's going on. We're gonna speak truth to you, and hope that you hear it. But I don't want this to be a thing that turns people off, legacy folks off from engaging with WNBA content, because I think yes, there are some people who are just trolls. And those people, there's nothing you can do with them. Right. But I do think that there are some people who believes all this other stuff that's not a troll. They just don't know. Right. And it's our opportunity to talk to them, to educate them about what's going on and about the legacy and the history of the WNBA and the fact that this wasn't just created. Yes, absolutely. The WNBA is a league that has yes, they financially, they haven't turned a profit yet. They will likely this season. Mm-hmm. I believe that. Yes, they are heavily backed by the NBA. Yes, absolutely. But they are a league that has been growing consistently. Last year was the best year ever for the WNBA. Mm-hmm. And Caitlin Clark wasn't in there. She didn't play last year. It's the best year ever in terms of money made, in terms of records, in terms of viewership, all this good stuff. So, we've been growing for a while. So, something to note, guys. Something to note. Carmela, thanks so much for the super chat, says, Mama is speaking nothing but facts. A lot of people nowadays do not like facts, statistics, and the truth. It's triggering for them. That's funny. But I didn't want to miss this. We had an earlier super chat from Suede. Thanks so much, Suede. Says, just subscribed to say, as a man, love what you're doing and hope your page grows and the sport continues to grow and get better. Thank you so much, Suede, for the super chat, and thank you so much for being a new subscriber. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to end the conversation, guys.
Yes.
Really do appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Guys, we love the game of women's basketball. It is a big tent. Everybody is welcome. And on this channel, maybe to a fault, I will humor the trolls. I will try to get people to understand the history, even if they, don't want to. But truly, we love the game of women's basketball. We love the WNBA. We want the WNBA to be successful. And we ultimately want you all to know what's happening in the WNBA, not what the mainstream media wants you to know, not, because all they talk about is like the main players, right? We want to talk about everybody. Okay. We want to talk about everybody. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Thank you so much. Any last words, Mama?
Just thank you all for accepting me today.
Mama, they love you. I asked Mama, what was that, a couple of days ago? I was like, can you do the stream with me for the Sky? Cause she wasn't gonna do it. She's gonna watch it at home. But I was like, can you do the stream with me? I was like, the people want to see you again. People want to see and hear from you. And guys, if you all loved hearing what Mama had to say, please let her know in the comments, because the more y'all ask for her to come back, the more that she is willing to come back. Okay. So yeah, if y'all want to see more of Mama, make it known, and then I could tell her what y'all said, and then she could decide if she want to come back or not. Okay. All right. We appreciate y'all again, guys. The final score is 71 Indiana Fever, 70 Chicago Sky. Thank you all so much. William says we love Mama.
Thank you.
Says she's ethical and smart. All caps and smarts. Yes. Goodness rated Mama isn't mad. Goodness rated says Mama mad because this guy lost.
Oh my goodness! Then you're not listening to what I just said.
She's not mad. Sure, we're disappointed in the Sky, but neither one of us are mad, because at the end of the day, what are we mad for? This is basketball, guys. This is not.
This is entertainment.
Sports is supposed to be fun. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be entertaining. That's why I think gambling has ruined sports, because people, it's too many emotions in it. It's too many negative emotions. It's fine. This guy lost.
And sure, okay with that. We know they're not going to win every game.
I would have loved for them to win.
We want them to win every game, but we know they're not going to win every game, and
it's fine.
And it's okay.
It's no one's living and dying.
So apparently you were not listening to what I was saying if you thought I was mad about it.
But anyway, guys, thank you for rocking with us. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.